fans watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? It's our boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. New media today, USA Boxing. We are back. Coach Malachi and his BIS, man. Y'all don't know what time it TI is, man. We're going to make it do what it do today. We're going to have another good show. Man. We are the hottest. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. Understand that we are the hottest boxing daytime podcast in the YTBC, on the YTBC. Period, hands down. It is what it is. Like it or love it. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Right now, we're going to have another good show, another fire show. You know, we're going to get into some boxing. We're going to talk about some upcoming fights next year. I'm looking at some things. Well, I've looked at some things, guys, and seem like some things have changed. Some things have changed as it relates to the boxing calendar for next year. So we're going to look at that, see what's up. And, you know, this year is almost over with. Well, we have what? This November the 11th. Shit, man. We got what, man? We ain't got but... Shit, we don't have much time. We got like 50 some days left in the year. And it's a wrap. 2022 went by kind of fast. Man. Went by kind of fast. You know what I mean? We're going to make it do what it do, man. I want to see who, you know, because I've been thinking about this fighter of the year, right? And the men, there's two people that keep coming to my head. It's Bam Rodriguez, and then Dmitry Bivol. Right, so Bam and Dmitry Bivol, those are the guys that's coming to my head. And then of course, you have some other names, notable names that can be put there as well. But those are the two that really step out to me. Bam, Bivol, you know, he beat pound for pound King Canelo, so beat him, and he beat undefeated Zerto. So, you know, we go in the day prediction day. We got to fight tomorrow. The day prediction day. So we'll see. Shout out to my main man. Shout out to my main man. Damn it, man, Smalls. What's going on, bro? That's my homie right there, man. That's my homie right there. This dude right here that's in the chat. Damn it, man, Smalls. This guy we've been knowing each other since we were teenagers. That brother right there. He know me personally. We've been knowing each other for a long time. As a matter of fact, let me make my dog do this for my brother, man. Shit. Doggone, man. What's going on, fam? What's going on with you? What's going on? See what's up. You know what I mean? So, hey, let me go ahead. Hold on. I gotta hook my brother up, man. We go back, boy. We go back. You know what I mean? We go back, boy. Yes, sir. But anyways, hold on. I gotta make sure that's my brother here, man. I gotta make sure this my nigga, man. Hold on. Let's get into the show. Let's give everybody a round of applause. I'm trying to see if this is my nigga, man. I think this is my nigga though. I think this him. If it's not him, we'll run him off the block. But I think this him. Anyways. Okay, all right. He said it's me. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Rose. Hey, let me go ahead and add my main man. Let's get into the show now. I tell you guys about these pound for pound lists, right? I'm on Twitter, of course. I do see that they removed Vasyl Lomachenko from the pound for pound list. We're going to get into that. They added Devin Haney. Some people feeling some type of way. Some people have feeling some type of way about the arrangement. Some people feeling some type of way about the arrangement. The actual who they have first, who they have second, yada, 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 yada. And I told you guys time and time again, never get caught up in someone's subjective list. Pound for pound list is subjective to the individual or subjective to the network, stuff like that. It's really not a big deal. I tell people this all the time. It's really not a big deal. But people, you know, and like I told you guys before, like with the Devin Haney situation, he was upset because ESPN did not put him on the pound for pound list. And I'm like, dude, and I tell you, a lot of people have double talk. You can't sit here and tell me in one breath that, yeah, man, you know, the white folks, they treat us this kind of way, systemic racism, see how they do us, and yada, yada, yada. And we, you know, we got to bang against the system in one breath, but then seek white validation in another breath. Are you a revolutionary and you see that the system is against you? They don't want to put you on the list, but yet you're begging that same system to acknowledge you and put you on the goddamn pound for pound list. Make it make sense. True. So now, of course, Devin Haney is happy now. But let's get into the show. Of course they happy. But you know, this stuff is all political. Bad news. So this might be bad news for Lomachenko fans because some of them are really upset about this, right? We're gonna go right to Twitter. Lomachenko removed from the pound for pound list for Devin Haney. Because it's amazing that they removed Loma, but they put Devin on there. Loma was on there, Devin wasn't on there. Now Loma is off and Devin is on. Wow. Jermall Charlo won't have to fight his mandatory at all. Carlos Adames. Oh, this gonna be a good show today. I can promise you that. True. Let's get into the show. It seems that ESPN has a change of heart when it comes to Vasyl Lomachenko. ESPN's latest pound-for-pound ranking show, Vasyl Lomachenko has been removed from their list and replaced with the undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin "The Dream" Haney. Fans are all over the place about ESPN's list. Loma fans are upset that he's been removed for Devin Haney. Remember, Devin Haney wasn't on that list. Now he's on there. And Lomachenko was on the list, but now he's off, right? Some people feel that Haney shouldn't be on that list at all. He ain't fought nobody. You know what I mean? He got a weak resume. So what? He got all the belts. Belts don't matter no more. He ain't beat nobody but George Kambosos. George Kambosos wasn't nobody. You know, the same people that picked George Kambosos to beat Devin Haney. Now they're saying that he ain't nobody. I can't make this up. True. So on the list, people are upset about this list. Me, I don't give a damn about the list. I never acknowledged ESPN's pound for pound list in the first place because everybody's criteria is different. But on the list, they have number 1, Terence Crawford. How did Terence Crawford become number 1? I don't know. Number 2, they have Inoue. Number 3, they have Errol Spence. Number 4, they have Oleksandr Usyk. Oleksandr Usyk is okay. Number 5, they have Saul Canelo Alvarez, Cinnamon, right? Number 6, they have Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. Number 7, they have Dmitry Bivol. He's new to the list, and I don't have a problem with him being on there. Number 8, they have Devin "The Dream" Haney. Number 9, they have Artur Beterbiev. And number 10, they have Shakur Stevenson. If you've been following me for a while, I have always told you guys what? Not to get caught up in ESPN's pound for pound list. Why? Because we do not know what their criteria is for whom they decide to go on their list or not put on their list. So we don't know their criteria. You get what I'm saying? Criteria could be politics. Who knows? Not a big deal to me. I really don't give a damn. In other news, now this is a whopper. Carlos Adames. Now you know they just had the WBC. They just had the WBC convention. And in this convention, there was several fights that were mandated. We looked them up. Wilder Ruiz was mandated by the WBC. Shakur and Pitbull was mandated by the WBC. What else was mandated, guys? I forgot. Quite a few people was mandated. I can't think of the name right now. I got to pull up the list. But make a long story short, quite a few fighters were mandated by the WBC. You know who wasn't mandated by the WBC? Jermall Charlo. True. Carlos Adames, who is currently the WBC interim champion. Interim champion means you are the next in line to the champion. And next in line to fight Jermall Charlo for his WBC strap was denied the right to petition to become the mandatory to Jermall Charlo's WBC belt by Mauricio Sulaiman. He was denied. He petitioned and they said, no, not right now. It's to the best interest of the WBC for you not to be added to the list right now. I know you want to fight him right now, but it's to the best interest of the WBC for that not to happen. Ironically. Here's what Sulaiman had to say, guys. Carlos Adames has to be patient while we wait to find out when its middleweight champion, Jermall, the shit man Charlo, plans to fight again. Houston's Charlo is 32-0 with 22 knockouts. Charlo hasn't had a fight since June 2021 when he went life and death with 1-1 Motiel. True. And he currently doesn't have a fight scheduled at the moment. Charlo is currently recovering from an injury, said Sulaiman. He's currently recovering from an injury. That's what he said. Remember he was supposed to fight Macy Sulecki? And then he pulled out of the fight. And they said that, yeah, man, he had a back injury, right? Now, we all know that when Macy Sulecki fight was not selling very well. I'm the one who told you guys that. I said, man, that fight wasn't selling worth nothing in Houston. The people of Houston are tired of being bamboozled and hoodwinked. They know that Jermall Charlo wasn't fighting no goddamn body. They say, man, tickets wasn't selling. Man, we ain't finna be buying no ticket to see no goddamn Macy Sulecki. We don't even know who this dude is. So, and now some people fight Macy Sulecki. They would have said he was a Eurobomb. When certain fighters with certain promotional companies fight those same guys that would be considered Eurobombs, they say he was a killer. I don't know, boy, Macy Sulecki, boy, he got them hands. You got to watch out for him. I can't make this up. True. Anyways. So, what they said was this. He said, Charlo is currently recovering from an injury, said Sulaiman. He said, that is why the WBC ordered the interim championship. He said, we will assess what is the current status of Jermall Charlo. And in the meantime, Carlos Adames is free to defend his interim championship with someone else. So there is no issue at the moment. Once we understand the situation of Jermall Charlo, we will assess the division at that time. I can't make this up. So I tell you guys time and time again. For all of the race hustlers, they want to make everything about race. Okay, if everything is about race when it comes to boxing, right? And a lot of these guys want to relitigate the Jack Johnson days and the Archie Moore days and the Sugar Ray Robinson days and the Ali and stuff like that. They want to relitigate those days and try to make them relative to 2022. Now check this out. To 2022, right? This is a question I have though. Can you explain to me why certain black fighters get privileges over other fighters that are non-black? Can you explain to me why certain Hispanic fighters get certain privileges over other Hispanic fighters? Can you explain to me why certain white fighters get privileges that other non-white fighters get? If you say that it's about you know what I mean? It's a race issue because Jermall Charlo is getting the benefit of the doubt like a mug. Is this a Black Lives Matter moment? Do we need to march and protest? Just asking. Now, in my eyes, this is some bullshit. In my opinion, guys. But at least Mauricio Sulaiman is consistent. Mauricio Sulaiman is consistent at being inconsistent. I feel Carlos Adames is being maneuvered around by the PBC through the WBC. Adames and Charlo are both PBC fighters. They're on the same side of the street. However, Jermall Charlo is more favorite with the PBC than Carlos Adames. So Al Heyman can't risk putting a dangerous fighter such as the black man, Carlos Adames, being matched against his star crown, the other black man, Jermall, the shit man, Charlo. This is the politics of the sport. What do you guys think about Carlos Adames being denied his petition to fight Jermall Charlo? He is the interim champion, right? How do you guys feel about ESPN removing Vasyl Lomachenko from the Power 4 pound list and adding Devin "The Dream" Haney? Let's give everybody a round of applause and let's talk about this. That's all I'm saying, fam. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, guys. That's all I'm saying. Like, please, make it make sense to me. Because I'm confused and I'm up. Now, we saw Mauricio Suleiman. As a matter of fact, let's go to Twitter. You guys know I like Twitter, right? You guys know I like Twitter, right? I like Twitter. You know what I mean? I'm on Twitter, man. I sit back. I do a lot of watching more so than tweeting anyway. You know what I mean? I just share the show and stuff. You know what I mean? It's a lot of buffoonery going on the Twitterverse. A lot of buffoonery going on the Twitterverse. But let's go to the WBC. No, let's go to Michael Bisping. Oh, you know what? No, I have it right here. My bad. Hold on. I have it right here. Because I retweeted it. And we showed it yesterday, right? We showed it yesterday. Now, I just, I ain't got but a GED. You know what I mean? But I just want to know, my GED education tells me, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, there are a lot of inconsistencies that's going on with Mauricio Suleiman. Now sources say, I don't know how true it is, the old briefcase showed up. Hey, look here, man, I don't need you. I know you're making a lot of mendos, but check it out though, right? Well, I don't need you making no mendo for Jermall Charlo yet. I got plans for him. We're going to try to use Jermall Charlo to dangle in front of Canelo Alvarez for next year because we have certain dates locked down. You know what I mean? So we're going to try to use Jermall Charlo as one of the baits that we're going to dangle out there for Canelo, and I can't afford to have him get beat by Carlos Adames. So what I need you to do, baby boy, take this whole head cheese sandwich. I got a briefcase. I know what you like. You like all 150s, right? I got a briefcase full of all 150s. It's already at your office. Your secretary got it. When you get to the convention, don't mention Jermall Charlo's name, okay? True. I don't know how true that is, but sources say. That's what sources say. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Shout out to Little Green Eyes P. Shout out to Knockdown 305, Dade County's finest. Shout out to Elijah. What's going on, fam? Halim in the building. It is what it is. Shout out to Rick Timms. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Al Simmons. He said Dominicans want all the smoke. Yes, sir. Los Dominicanos. Yes, sir. Let's see. It is what it is. Shout out to Icon Canadian. He said, doesn't look like Shakur versus Pitbull is not happening this winter. No, it's not going to happen this year. That'll be next year. And that's if it happens. We don't know if those guys are going to pull the trigger on that. John B. Poetic in the building. It is what it is. We don't know. Shout out to my main man, my brother Rockman in the building. We don't know if they're going to pull the trigger or not on that. You know what I mean? Remember, Pitbull is a Manny Pacquiao fighter, but he's on the side of the street of the PBC. So we don't know how that's going to work out. You know what I mean? Bob Arum said that he doesn't foresee anybody on that side wanting to make that fight. That's what Bob Arum said, right? He don't see them looking to pull that trigger on that fight right there. You know what I mean? With Pitbull and Shakur, right? So I don't know. Bob Arum is not optimistic about it at all. And we got 200 people in here, less than 100 likes. We got to get the likes up. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Ace Need in the building. Shout out to the one and only. He say Arum already said they're going another way with Shakur versus Cruz fight. Yeah, I saw that because Bob Arum doesn't believe that anyone on that side of the fence want to fight him. You know what I mean? I think that's what he meant. As a matter of fact, I saw the interview. He did say that. He said, no one on that side, that Pitbull's team, they're not going to be anxious to make this fight with Shakur. I'm pretty sure they're not, because they're trying to build Pitbull, right? They're trying to build Pitbull, and he ain't got but one loss, and that was against Tank Davis. And, and he might be right. They might be setting Pitbull up for another fight later on down the line. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is, though. Shout out to my main man. Shout out to my brother. It is what it is. So we'll see what's up. Again, a lot of this stuff is this here too, guys. And I told you guys this yesterday. Just because the fight has been mandated by the promotional company doesn't necessarily mean that these fights are going to happen. What else they had? They had Keith Thurman. As a matter of fact, I got the list right here. Let's pull the list up. And then we're going to get into the topic. We're going to get into the topic. Let's pull this list up right quick. Hold on. Again, just because, you know, these are the fights that were mandated. Wilder versus Andy Ruiz. Keith Thurman versus Errol Spence. David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant. But this fight was already signed prior to being mandated. Shakur Stevenson versus Isaac Cruz. I said from the beginning, this is a cross-promotional fight. I don't know if any one of these promoters are going to be willing to make this fight happen. I don't know. Bob Arum said one thing, and no one on the PBC side said anything. I haven't heard anything from Isaac Cruz. I even looked on the Latino on channels as well. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about on YouTube, but I'm just saying like other Hispanic channels. You know, I'm out of Mexico and stuff like that. Teofimo Lopez versus Sandor Martin. We have Sebastian Fundora versus Tony Harrison. Cool Boy Stealth versus Brandon Figueroa, too. So you get what I'm saying? So, you know, I see quite a few of these fights that probably can and will happen, but there are some fights on here that have a question mark. They have a question mark. You get what I'm saying? Knockdown 305. What's going on, fam? Ace Sneeze says Cruz is not with the PBC coach. Yeah, I know. He's with Manny Pacquiao. Isaac Cruz is with Manny Pacquiao. He's with Manny Pacquiao. But he just fights. He fights on PBC fight cards. And I think I explained this to you guys yesterday. I said, you know, you can be a fighter like Bruce Ennis. Bruce Ennis fights on PBC fight cards, but he's not signed to the PBC. And I told you guys, any fighter can sign. Like you can get if you're a promoter, you can get a fighter to just. I mean, you can pay a promotional company to fight on their fight card. You know what I mean? And when I was talking to Kid Austin's father, Floyd, you know, he told, you know, me and him was talking about that. He said, yeah, you know, they fight. No, you can pay fighters to get on the card. So just because you see a fighter that's on a PBC card doesn't necessarily mean that they are a PBC fighter. You get what I'm saying? What you say? You say Thurman versus Spence. That'll be a tussle. All right. Halim is trolling again. Shout out to Halim. What you say, Al Simmons? You say Michelle Rivera can beat Pitbull Cruz. I mean, guess what? They got to fight each other. They got to fight each other. You get what I'm saying? They definitely got to fight each other. Shout out to Thug and D in the building. Now, let's get to what everybody's upset about. Let's get to what people are upset about. Here go the pound for pound list right here. ESPN now. ESPN pound for pound list. ESPN.com's pound for pound rankings. Number one, they have Terence Crawford. Now, you guys know I'm a fan of Terence Crawford, but there's no way in hell I would have put him at number one. He hasn't had a fight yet this year. You get what I'm saying? There's other fighters that can be number one outside of Crawford, but that's just my opinion. You have Inoue. Inoue ranked number 2. You have Errol Spence ranked number 3. I don't know about that one neither. You have Oleksandr Usyk ranked number 4. Question mark on that one. I don't know. Maybe Usyk should be ranked higher. You have Canelo Alvarez ranked number 5. You have Tyson Fury ranked number 6. Heavyweight. You have Dmitry Bivol ranked number 7. Now, I don't have a problem with Dmitry Bivol being on this list. He beat an undefeated fighter, Zerto, who was 44-0 with 30 knockouts. Everybody said he was too big, too strong. He was a killer. He beat that killer easily. And then he beat Saul Canelo Alvarez, a guy that was a 5-1 favorite to beat him. All of the odds maker had all of the money on Canelo. At the time, Canelo was pound for pound number 1, somewhere up in there. I think he was pound for pound number 1, and he beat him in a unanimous decision. So Dmitry Bivol, in my opinion, deserves to be here. Devin Haney is on the list. The undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin Haney. Some people are feeling some type of way about Devin Haney being on the list. They have Artur Beterbiev on there. Got no problem with that. They have Shakur Stevenson on there as well. Some people feel some type of way about Shakur being on there. Man, he didn't make weight his last fight. He lost his belts on the scale. Some people feel they got pillow fisted Devin Haney on there. We don't like that. He got pillow fist. He ain't fought nobody. How you gonna get rid of Vasyl Lomachenko? Now Devin Haney and Vasyl Lomachenko are signed to the same promoter, Bob Arum. These two guys are property of Bob Arum, right? Him and Vasyl Lomachenko. And Bob Arum, Top Rank, has a, I think they have a business contract together, promotional contract together. So, you know, Top Rank and ESPN is like hand in hand. It's like hand in hand, Top Rank and ESPN, right? Hey, TJ, what to say, but brother, you said, I don't care about these lists anymore. It's all subjective. That's all I've been saying, dog. It's all subjective. Isn't that what I've been saying? You got people 38 hot about somebody else's pound for pound list. Everybody pound for pound list is different. And I don't know your criteria for who should be pound for pound. Some people put people on the pound for pound list because they're Hispanic and they only want Hispanics on there. So they play her racial politics. Some people want people on the pound for pound list that's black and they're black. So they play racial politics. Some people who put together a pound for pound list, they may feel like they may be white and they want only white fighters on the list. Some people may make up a pound for pound list because they want it based on who you fought, who was your level of competition. Some people may want somebody on the pound for pound list because they're from their city, their state, or their country. Everybody have a different criteria for who should be on the pound for pound list. Me, my criteria is boxing. Who you fought, how many top 10 guys you fought, how many belts you have, did you dominate the division, how long you been there as well. There's several different things that I have to check off. I don't have a pound for pound list. You want to know why? Because it's all some bullshit anyways. It should be one. Now, if I make one, ain't nobody going to like my list. I can damn near guarantee you that. If I make a pound for pound list, nobody's going to damn near like my list. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not here to get into that. So anyways. So this what we have. Shout out to Jay. He said, yeah, it's subjective indeed. The dudes that make these lists can be flawed, biased men too. Exactly, of course. That's the whole point. And then we don't know their criteria. Shout out to Yamas. He says simple. They put fighters that they like on the list. Yeah, pretty much. You know what I mean? So I don't get into all the other stuff. It's a subjective list anyways. But I want to see what the people got to say. Let's see what the people got to say. Could we do this for the people, by the people, of the people? This brother right here he said, Bud at number 1, laughing emojis. This guy right here say, best fighter in the world until proven otherwise. All right, this guy right here say, I replace Fury with Lomachenko. I would like to know how Tyson Fury got on that list. Like, I would like to know that. How did Tyson Fury get on the list? You know what I mean? I would like to know that. This guy right here said, no look at his last fight. This guy right here said, minus Fury, Nello, insert Jermall and Fulton. He said, then we working with something. So this guy right here, Rolo, say, get rid of Fury, get rid of Canelo, and replace him with Jermall, Charlo, and Fulton. Okay. This guy right here say Fulton based on what? He's a nobody in comparison to those on that list. All right. This guy right here said ESPN makes the worst list by far. Hey, the brother right here say any pound for pound list longer than 5 deep stinks. Brother right here say he said get Bud Crawford off that list. He won't fight anyone. But he nigga 38 hot, but they 38. The dude right here, Southpaw he said any list without Usyk at the top is a joke. Super 6, undisputed, undefeated, reigning unified heavyweight champion. Hey, man, look here, man. I feel like Usyk should be higher, but it is what it is. Chill Town Boxing, he said, yeah, there's definitely no argument to have Spence ahead of him for sure. He said, but Bud number 1, without fighting Spence, is a classic mistake. They got to make room for Charlo somewhere. Dude is undisputed for real. Okay. This brother right here said number 7 seems very low for the 2022 Fighter of the Year. All right. This dude right here say get Fury off that list. So everybody is everywhere. Everybody is everywhere on this here, man. Everybody is everywhere. You can see this here. He said this is freaking embarrassing. He said Crawford fights once a year and he's on the top. Now, I totally agree with that. Crawford shouldn't be number 1. He should be on the list, but he shouldn't be number 1. I totally agree with that. He said Bivol beat Zerto and Canelo the same calendar year. True boxing fans know who's pound for pound. Stop being top ranks biased. Now Crawford is not with top rank anymore, so I don't know why would it be biased towards Crawford. But anyways. But let's see. This dude right here say Usyk only fought once a year for the past 5 years. Although he's far more deserving than Crawford. Crawford has the worst resume. No logic in him being number one. Okay, all right. This dude right here say Spence isn't pound for pound neither. he said Spence isn't pound for pound. Neither is Devin Haney. He said neither is Devin Pillow Fist Haney. So this dude say, so one dude feel like Crawford should be on the list. This dude say Spence shouldn't be on the list. He isn't pound for pound. And he said Devin Pillow Fist Haney shouldn't be on the list neither. What are you motherfucker bad, boy? These motherfucker bad, they thought they hot, boy. Boy, everybody mad, boy. Everybody mad. And then, you know what? I didn't see nothing. No, bro. They removed Lomachenko. So where are the Lomachenko fans at? This one dude said Canelo shouldn't even be on the list. He got that little dog. Hey, this is a female. This is a female. Oh no, Mr. Zod. Yeah, this is a dude. Hey, he got the dog right. He said Canelo. He got a dog right there. That dude feel like Canelo shouldn't even be on the list. Hey, well, I'm bad. True. Well, they thought they hot, boy. Everybody thought they hot. Everybody thought they hot. Shout out to Major Key Boxing. Hey, Major Key, that was a good interview you did last night with David Benavidez. Major Key Boxing did an interview with David Benavidez last night. Y'all please go over there and check it out. Major Key, drop the link in the chat, man, so people can know to go check it out. To go check it out. So as you can see, they all over the place. Now, are anybody feeling some type of way that Lomachenko being removed? Anybody? He said Haney only fights if he's favored to win and does a boring job at that. Everybody thought they hot. Well, y'all thought they hot. So do anybody feel that ESPN was wrong for removing Lomachenko? Anybody? Anybody feel that ESPN was wrong for? I'm not gonna lie, I was shocked at that. Because they love Lomachenko. But I was shocked at that. Anybody? PBC Central said no. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, but I was shocked, fam. I was shocked. I was shocked about that. Hey, Candace Slim say Loma who? Edward, what you say? Edward say, Edward Plex said no. Okay. Shout out to Jaime. Jaime, what's going on, fam? He said, Coach, they did the right thing, bro. Loma's not even a champion. Hey, you know what? Hold on. You know what? I didn't even pay attention to that. So everybody on this list is a champion. Let me see. Let me go back and see. Yeah, you know what? Hey, you hit the nail right on the head, fam. Crawford is a champion. Inoue is a unified champion. Spence is a unified champion. Usyk is a unified champion. Canelo is an undisputed champion. Tyson Fury is a champion. Tyson Fury should not be on this list, in my opinion. How the hell he got on the list? I ain't got a problem with anything going there. I'll probably rearrange the numbers, but Fury ain't got no business being on this list. And this ain't no hate or shade towards Fury, but he got no business being on this list. Dmitry Bivol, Dmitry Bivol, he's a champion. Devin Haney is undisputed champion. Artur Beterbiev, unified champion. And Shakur Stevenson is not a champion. So, Jaime, Shakur is not a champion, but I guess he was a champion. So he was a champion. He was a champion. He was a unified super featherweight champion, a junior lightweight champion. So, yeah, Anyways. What to say, fam? Shout out to the Well Enough. You say Shakur technically isn't a champ right now. Yeah, right now, but I kind of get what they did. He didn't lose his belts. He didn't get beat. Nobody beat him. He was a champion. And even if he would have moved up anyways, he wouldn't have had no belts anyway. You get what I'm saying? Like, he won his last fight. Let's say he wouldn't have made weight. He won his last fight. once he moved up to lightweight, he wasn't going to have any more belts anyways, because you can't take the belts with you. You get what I'm saying? So I kind of see how they did that. Brady 12 say the list is biased. Everybody's list is biased. If you put a list together, Brady 12, I'm pretty sure you'll be biased. That's the whole point. That's my whole point. Everybody will put together a biased list, especially if you don't have a boxing criteria. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. He said Fury is apex, biggest skilled fighter. No need to put him pound for pound. Theoretically, beat them all if he's the biggest skill. Well, we won't know. The thing is, in boxing, we don't go by theoreticals. You say theoretically, right? The only way we're gonna know if he beat them all, he got to fight them all. And that's my old school criteria. You don't automatically win fights because a fan say you'll win it because he's the bigger this and more technical than anyone else. No, it doesn't work that way. But I get what you're trying to say though. But it doesn't work that way. Shout out to BJ. So you got your list. All right. You got your list. Shout out to Ed Train. You said where Ellaby is on the promoter's pound for pound list. Oh, Leonard Ellaby is number one. Leonard Ellaby is number one. Everybody know my dog Booger Ray. Everybody know my dog Booger Ray is number one. Shout out to Donald Banks. Hey, okay. Put up in that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat.
Let me drop the phone lines. Playtime's
over, boy.
And let's get the lights up. We need 80 more lights. 80 more lights. Let me drop the phone lines right quick. I'm sitting there talking. I ain't drop the phone line. He said Spence is drink for drink, the drunkest of all time. Okay. All right. Abe said petition to wrench me up. Nah, I ain't giving out no more wrenches, fam. No more wrenches. Shout out to PPC Central. He said pound for pound is messing up the sport with all the beef and arguing over who should and should not be on the list. I mean, bro, it's like me telling you who should and should not be on your subjective list based on how you feel about something. If you feel a certain way, you feel a certain way. You get what I'm saying? I don't know what your criteria is. It's not a big deal. Shout out to Ricky Tiki Tabby. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What they say? You say can a heavyweight be pound for pound? No, not. The pound for pound list was originally created for Sugar Ray Robinson for the smaller fighters. Heavyweight shouldn't be on the pound for pound list, but 2022, they got heavyweights on the pound for pound list. So it is what it is. I'm gonna go back to what it was originally set up for. That'll be my criteria. What it was originally set up for. You get what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. It is what it is. Brady 12 say Haney. He said Haney funner. Okay, Haney funner get humble soon. No chin, no power, and very fragile body when it gets hit. Woo! But it sound like you're a huge fan of Devin Haney. That dude right here, boy, Brady 12. This is one of my trolls. It sounds like you're a huge fan, brother. Huge fan. Okay. Slider Deal said, he said, Coach, do you think Canelo should be on the list given the last two fight performances? I mean, I can't sit back and say, do I think Canelo should be on ESPN's list? That's ESPN's list. They can put on their list whoever they want to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Again, criteria is important. Criteria is important. What is your criteria? When you make a list, what is your criteria? Everybody have a different criteria. You get what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. It is what it is. I had to sit back and look at everybody. What you say? I don't really pay attention to pound for pound lists because most of them are biased and constantly changing anyway. Exactly. All of them are biased. If anybody in the chat make a list, most people in the chat list gonna be biased as well. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is. It just said I'm honest about it. You get what I'm saying? You can't be a biased individual, but sit back and be mad at somebody else for being biased when you the same goddamn thing as them. That don't make no sense. The hypocrisy is what I be talking about. What you say? You say I didn't know pound for pound was created for smaller fighters. That's interesting. Yeah. He say, Coach, play that James Sony. And what you say? Shout out to Jonathan Ramirez. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, I'm just upset. None of your fighters are pound for pound. When you say none of your fighters are pound for pound, what do you mean? What do you mean? I don't get what you're saying. I'm lost. I'm lost on that. Please clarify. Shout out to Edward. What you say? You say we have to go to who earned it. It's hard. Yeah, you know what I mean? Just everybody got a criteria. Everybody got a criteria. So we'll see. You know, most people have a subjective. Most people who make pound for pound lists, they may not even have a boxing criteria. You get what I'm saying? He said, you're right. He said, you're right, Coach. I like your ring IQ standards for pound. Yes, sir. Shout out to the Martin. You say career accomplishment. Salute to the Martin. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
The Martin, what you say, fam? You say a career accomplishments plus current status equals pound for pound. Okay. All right. For real though. Career accomplishments, that's definitely a criteria. What is your career accomplishments? That's definitely a criteria. Definitely a criteria. Phone lines over 530-494-9636. 530-494-9636. It is what it is. No, so everybody, hey, what they say, Chico Stick? Hey, what they say, hippity? Hey, what they say, hippity? Hey, Jonathan, pound for pound, hippity should be on the list. He said, I'm surprised Jermall Charlo isn't on the pound for pound list. Jermall Charlo is on the pound for pound list. He's just not on ESPN's pound for pound list. So what you're saying, Bowl, is you're surprised that Jermall Charlo is not on ESPN's pound for pound list. Again, it goes right back to what I said before. Everyone criteria is different. What is ESPN's criteria? I have no idea. You know what I mean? I have no idea. And what they say, Rod? Rod say, Jason Mones, pound for pound. Yeah, he pound for pound #1 troll. Jason Mones is pound for pound the #1 troll. Hands down. He got about 20 accounts. 20 accounts. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Oh, from Cali.
Oh, from Cali. Talk to me.
How am I coming in? You sound like kind of muffled.
Nah, I couldn't hear you. You was sounding if I sound muffled, it's your phone. I'm good.
Yeah, let me call back. I'll call back.
All right. Yeah, so you get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? So everybody list is different. Everybody list is different. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. I'm not here to argue about someone else's list. You can tell me you have Papa Smurf, Gargamel, Brainy Smurf, all on your list, and you can say, fuck Canelo, fuck Crawford, fuck Devin Haney. Well, guess what? You won't get any emotional response out of me. I'm like, okay, that's how you feel. That's how you feel. Because I understand that some people's lists may be based on whether they like the fighter or not. Some people's lists may be based on whether that fighter is of their ethnicity or not. Everybody has a different criteria. Me, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You say 20 accounts and 20 voices. You get what I'm saying? I really don't care. But this shit don't make no never mind to me. You know what I mean? You say the zone put Tank on pound for pound after he beat Barrios. They got my respect. Of course they got your respect because Tank is your guy. They're supposed to get your respect. You have an overwhelmingly love for Tank Davis. You say might as well be asking people
unknown caller.
They might as well be asking people their favorite color. All this will be different, and really don't mean much. It don't mean much. Jeff Luciano, that's my whole point. Don't mean anything. What I look like getting mad at you for who you think should be on a damn list that's subjective to you. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up? I'm back. O from Cali.
All right, O from Cali, talk to me.
Yeah, I am surprised they took Loma off the list because Loma was fighting a war on the pound for pound list. He came back to boxing, won a fight, and got taken off the list. How does that happen? Unless they felt like his performance. Yeah, unless they felt like his performance wasn't up to par. And I think it kind of discredits Devin Haney if he do fight Loma and he do win. I remember Blood saying this. It kind of because he's not going to beat a pound for pound Lomachenko. They're going to say he beat a shell of Lomachenko.
Yeah, of course,
So, but
of course they're gonna say that. Of course they're gonna say that. That's what they're gonna say. Is he the Matrix or is not the Matrix? Is he the pound for pound the best or not pound for pound the best? So can't have it both ways. The people who are gonna say that are gonna be people who never liked Devin Haney in the first place. So if you don't like Devin Haney, if he beats Vasyl Lomachenko, well, he ain't beat the same Vasyl Lomachenko. If he would, he beat a different, Loma wasn't the same. They're gonna talk about the war, which I don't give a fuck about. They're gonna talk about when his baby mama was sick, his cousin had arthritis in her left knee, Papachenko drunk too much coffee that night. They was working on the Matrix 3. No, fuck all that. If Lomachenko is still the same guy, he's still the best. He's still the guy that all his fans and Teddy Atlas and all them said he is. If Devin Haney beats him, I don't want to hear that shit. I mean, I'm just saying me. I don't want to hear that shit. But go ahead.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And let me comment on Shakur Stevenson. I am surprised to see him on the list just because he missed weight. So that just, Loma getting off the list and Shakur getting on, that just let me know ESPN the next move. They're basically, Loma is old news. Hey, they're going to give him a farewell tour with the Devin Haney fight, good payday, and then they bring in Shakur Stevenson.
Yeah, your phone sound bad, bro. You fading out. All right, shout out to O from Cali, man. Shout out to O from Cali. Yeah, he was fading out. Yeah. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit, boy. Because but what O from Cali said, he was right. That's exactly what they're going to say. That's exactly what whoever they is, right? So, yeah, he don't need to be on the list. Well, he ain't beat the same Loma. I'm like, nah, the man look like he's saying to me. You get what I'm saying? So, but we know it is what it is. Again. And I say this time and time again. If these people did not have a double standard, they would not have a standard at all. If you don't like a person, you're going to do everything in your power to discredit that person. And that's what you see in boxing. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up with it, Coach? This BJ. I was just over there on the put me up on the comments. I just got a couple of questions for you.
Where you calling from?
Dallas.
All right, calling from Dallas. Talk to me.
All right, so Coach, I just got the quick question. Beterbiev and Bivol. I want to know who you got and why. And then the other question I got was I wrong for picking Estrada to beat Chocolito again this time? And that's all I got. Go ahead.
All right, no, you wasn't wrong for picking on Estrada. I mean, you're gonna. I don't know what your criteria was for picking him, but it's subjective to you. If you feel like Estrada is going to beat Chocolatito, there's nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you feel like he's gonna beat Romain Gonzalez again, beat him, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? So, and what was the first question?
Beterbiev and Bivol. Who you got?
I don't know yet, man. I don't know yet because I can make an argument for both fighters. I do kind of like Bivol a little bit now, a little bit more because I think I like the way he controls the distance and range. I like the way he parries. I like the way he fences as well a little bit more, and I think he has the better footwork. But Beterbiev has that power. He can crack, and he has a way of imposing his will on fighters. So, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I really don't know right now because this.
We have yet to see Bivol chin get tested as well too, Coach.
Yeah. They gotta fight. They gotta fight, man. They gotta fight because that boy Beterbiev is a bad motherfucker. But at the same time, I mean, he's beatable. He's beatable. Because everybody I knew that was a monster got their ass whooped at one point in time in their career. So, but shout out to BJ.
Yeah, for real. Appreciate it, Coach. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Salute, fam. You get what I'm saying? Like, I've seen guys that were monsters, that was unbeatable and this and that, and then they got their ass whooped. And then now they're not monsters anymore. They come to find out they're beatable. Mike Tyson was one of them. He's indestructible. No one can beat him. He's the greatest heavyweight in the history of boxing. Then Buster Douglas whooped his ass. Then they're like, oh, shit. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Shout out to Boxing Logic United. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What you say, my brother? You say since the pound for pound rankings is yearly, should a fighter's recent accomplishments be more considered in old accomplishments to be fair to the younger fighters? That's a good question. Hey, Myron, that's a good question, fam, because You say the pound for pound list, ESPN should be again. It goes right back. It goes right back to what we're talking about. ESPN's list, pound for pound list, right? If you make your own list, Myron, whatever your we're going back to criteria. Whatever your criteria is, your criteria may be a fighter should be in order for a fighter to get on my list, it's going to be based on his old accomplishments as well as his new accomplishments. Or your criteria may be, yeah, you may have a what have you done for me lately accomplishments. You know, you may say, well, I want to be more fair to the younger fighters, so let me do a mixture of old accomplishments as well as new fighters up and coming. You're talking about criteria now. There's nothing wrong with, you know, you say, should a fighter's recent accomplishments be more considered and old accomplishments? To be fair, I guess you're trying to say be more considered than old accomplishments to be fair to the young fighters. If that's your criteria, there's nothing wrong with that. I see nothing wrong with that as well. If that's your criteria. Me, I'm gonna go back to how I was taught. I'm gonna shout out to my brother Myron, man. You say, hey coach, what is your take on Floyd Mayweather's resume? Did you think Floyd picked and chose who he wanted to fight? Guys at the right time. Now, when you talk about Floyd Mayweather's resume, you got to look at his entire resume. And Floyd Mayweather has a damn good resume. You got to look at his resume in its entirety. You get what I'm saying? You got to look at the Pretty Boy Floyd phase. He had 35 fights in the Pretty Boy Floyd. And then you got to look at the Money Mayweather phase. He had 15 fights in the Money Mayweather. He fought the names. He fought Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao had an opportunity to beat him. He fought an old Sugar Shane Mosley, but Sugar Shane Mosley didn't want to fight Floyd back in the day when Floyd wanted to fight Sugar Shane. This one, he was Pretty Boy Floyd. Sugar Shane didn't want to fight him, but Sugar Shane had other fights he was making. The De La Hoya fights, the Vernon Forrester fights. He had other fights he was making. You get what I'm saying? So I don't have a problem with Floyd Mayweather's resume, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? He picked and chose. He did pick and choose when he became Money Mayweather. He did do that now. But he was 35 fights deep. By that time, though, you get what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather was a bad boy. Shout out to Luis Reyes. You say Floyd is solidified. Obviously, we can nitpick, but he good. Yeah, we can nitpick. We can nitpick anybody's resume. We can nitpick anybody's resume right now, especially fighters fighting today. We can nitpick them. You know what I mean? Shout out to Yamis. What you say, fam? You say Ring Magazine had a solid list until Oscar bought it. Yeah, Ring Magazine was the standard at one point in time. Yamis, like you said, until Oscar bought it. Now it's you get what I'm saying? It all go back to a criteria, dog. Like again, it all go back to the criteria. Whatever your criteria is, I would never tell a person their pound for pound list is wrong. All right, I'd say, hey man, look. You know, the question I'm gonna ask is, what is your criteria? That's the first question I ask. When you show me a pound for pound list, I'm gonna say, what is your criteria? That's it. That's the first and only question that a person should ask. You say defense and offense are one and the same. Just depends on the timing. An ultra defensive fighter still capable of manipulate the ranges and generate high efficient offense. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Keena says that's why the comparisons to Floyd with Dev and Shakur are so dead. Because while their styles are similar, Money may develop that style as a smaller fighter, while Dev and Shakur bigger with that style. You know, I mean, Money May started out at as a featherweight. I think Floyd started out as a featherweight or super featherweight, something like that. So, what'd you say? You say why didn't the Floyd and Winky Wright fight happen? I have no idea. You probably have to ask Floyd or Winky Wright. I have no idea why it didn't happen, fam. To be honest with you. Shout out to Jason Dayton. He said, it amazes me Haney has done nothing and he gets moved up. Loma is from the first fight. I guess you're trying to say Loma is from his first fight to his last fight to have fought top-notch fighters. This is why boxing is failing. So boxing is failing because you don't agree with ESPN's pound-for-pound list? Okay. All right. I don't think so. You say, Coach, please invite Rick Glazier. The show gets really interesting when you invite Rick Glazier. Not saying the show isn't interesting. Yeah, I have him on here. I don't have Rick Lage on here. So I mean, I'm not going to invite him every day. You get what I'm saying? Let's look at, so that's the list. That's what's going on with the list. Let's look at this here though. Remember, I told you guys, let's go over here to the WBC. No, before we do that, let's do this. I pulled up the Nevada Athletic Commission's calendar. Remember, I told you guys right here. Let me share this with you guys. Remember, I told you, Tom Brown. Tom Brown is the promoter that promotes all of PBC's fights. That's who Al Heyman uses. He doesn't use Mayweather Promotions. He uses Tom Brown, right? The white promoter. He had 6 dates. He has 6 dates locked in for next year. January the 7th, as you can see, TGB Promotions at the MGM Grand. January the 28th, TGB Promotions at the MGM Grand. Let me see how many likes we got over here, man. Let's get the likes up, man. Shit, we got, we need 53 more likes. 53 more likes. 53. 5-3. Hard for me to talk because I had to, y'all know I got the bigger line. We have February the 4th, MGM Grand, TGB Promotions. They have those 3 dates locked down, and they had 3 more locked down. Where am I going at with this? I'm going to tell you. March 18th, TGB Promotions, MGM Grand, Las Vegas. These, anytime you have a fight in Vegas, a lot of times it's pay-per-view. A lot of times. May the 6th, TGB Promotions. Some people are saying that this is Cinco de Mayo weekend, and the reason why they secured this date is because they're looking to shop what my main man is, Jermall Charlo, use him as bait, him and some other fighters to try to get Canelo to fight on this day, Cinco de Mayo. All right, May 5th. They have this date locked down as well. So they have March the 18th, May the 6th, and they have, I don't know what date is the Mexican Independence Day, but TGB Promotions also has September the 16th lockdown as well. Now, where am I going at with this? I'm going to show you right now. Where am I going at with this? I'm going to show you right now where I'm going at with this. Check it out. I went to Las Vegas, the Vegas Athletic Commission calendar. I went to their calendar. And let me show, you'll be interested to see what I found. Let me share this with you guys. Anytime you want to see the dates, go to the Nevada Athletic Commission calendar, right? This is their site. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and drop this link for you guys. I did this for you. I did it for you. Let's go here. Hold on. Let me drop this for you guys so you can see it for yourself. Hold on, guys. Nevada Athletic Commission calendar. Hold on, guys. Here you go. It's their fight calendar. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Now I want to see. What I want to see is this. What got me with this was, now I just showed you guys the list. I just showed you guys the list, right? I just showed you guys the list. What I want to see is this. Where is things have changed. Put it this way. Things have changed. We'll just say that. Things have changed. And I want you guys to see this. Here you go. I just dropped the link. So anybody want to go directly to their website, guys, go to their website, Nevada Athletic Commission. I just dropped the link so everybody can get it, okay? Anybody want to look at it, you guys can check it out for yourself. I believe in transparency. Now check it out. This is the event schedule. As you can see right here, State of Nevada Athletic Commission. This is their calendar. And it says all events are subject to change. Okay. And when a promoter wants to lock down the date in Nevada, they have to submit a request form. Matter of fact, let's see what that request form looks like. This is the form that all promoters have to submit if they want to to the Nevada Athletic State Commission if they want to put on an event, a fight in Las Vegas. So I just wanted to show you guys this. This is the form that they have to fill out. Now let's go. Let's go back over here. Now, I showed you the calendar of Tom Brown, right? PBC's promotion. As you can see, they got Tom Brown right here, TGB Promotions. This is the weigh-in, the day before the fight. This is the official fight. Friday and Saturday, January 6th and 7th. Let's continue. We see that they have this date locked in, January 27th and January 28th. Let's go back here and make sure. January 7th. Here you go right here. I know we got a call coming in. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Coach Malachi. This is Vince Leonard from Virginia, man.
What's your name is again, fam?
Vince Leonard.
Oh, Vince Leonard from Virginia. Talk to me, fam.
Hey, man, I just want to say, man, I appreciate everything you're doing, man, and thank you for keeping it 100 and always keeping it real. And that Wakanda stuff, man, have me rolling every time I go to work, man. But keep doing what you're doing. I hope your family stays safe, man, and love always, man. I'm always in your show, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that, man. And I hope you and your family is doing well as well, Vince Leonard. Salute to you, fam. VA, stand up, man. VA, one of my favorite fighters is from VA. Y'all gonna put that with him. Now, I want to show you guys something. I just want to show you everything is consistent, right? So you see they got February the 4th. Let's go over here. Let's go down. So we see they have January. They have February the 3rd, February the 4th. You follow me so far? Coach, where you going at with this? So what? What you trying to show us? Just follow me. Follow me. What else they said they had? They got February. Okay. March 18, 2023. Where am I going at with this? Let's go. I want to show you right now. Where am I going at with this? March. Let's see. No. March. What it was? March 18th. Sorry about that. March 18th. As you can see right here, when you go to the calendar of the Nevada Athletic State Commission, March 18th has been removed. There's nothing there. This March 18, 2023. But when you look here, Tom Brown, PBC promotion, PBC promoter, primary promoter, had have a date set for March 18th. So what happened was the Nevada Athletic Commission removed that date. It probably was other promotional. Now I'm gonna tell you what I think happened. And there's some more. Sources say, Bob M. Look here, Nevada Athletic State Commission. How in the hell are you gonna allow the PBC's Tom Brown to lock down all of the primary dates in Vegas? This is a travesty. And then Eddie Hearn, I know I'm not from this country, mate, but it's not fair that they're locking down certain primary dates, like Cinco de Mayo, Mexican Independence Day, yada yada yada. Well, they got the first half of the year fight schedule, certain events in Vegas, but they shouldn't be allowed to get the second. This is what I think happened. Let's continue. What else they had right here, guys? Let's see what else they had right here. PBC had What else they had? What did Tom Brown have? Tom Brown also had, let's see, March 18th, May the 6th, Cinco de Mayo. You see that right here, right? Boxing event. That's what it say right here, right? Let's see what's on the Nevada State Commission's calendar. May the 6th. Let's go right here, Cinco de Mayo. Oh, lo and behold, it ain't nothing there. There's nothing there. Do you guys see anything here on the calendar? Now they do have the first half of the fights there. So they had the first half of the fights there, but it looked like they removed it on the second half. I wonder why. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm just Jaime from New York.
Jaime from New York. Talk to me, my brother.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, my brother. Talk to me.
All right, good. Coach, I want to talk about this next, man.
Your phone breaking.
I know. Oh, my bad. I know that it's all individual, right? My criteria quote is this.
I can't hear you, man.
Right.
I can't
Sorry.
hear you. It's a whole bunch of static.
No, I'll try to put it later. I'll go back.
All right. Shout out to Jaime. Jaime calling from New York. Hey, Louis, what you say, Fabby? Say Top Rank got a strong stable for the next decade. Hey, check this out. Here you go right here. I'm telling you what happened. Now, see, I think the old Al Haymon tried to pull a 52 fake out, right? Tried to hit him with the double reverse throw. Tried to hit him with the double reverse, the 52 fake out, the 32 dive, you know, the oldest trick in the book. Bob Ram like, ain't no way in hell shit ain't going down like that. Yeah, you ain't finna lock all these primary dates down. You got life bent. You got me discombobulated. That's what the ball father said. You got me fucked up, kid. There's no way in the hell. I've been doing business in boxing since Jesus was around. Me and Don King promoted David and Goliath. I'm the one that told Jesus not to trust Judas, but he wouldn't listen to me. I told him, I say, Jesus, whatever you do not trust that guy Judas. He didn't believe me, and 2,000 years later, I'm still here. So Bob was like, look here, baby boy. I don't know what the fuck y'all trying to do. Y'all got me fucked up. You get what I'm saying? So as you can see, check it out. There's nothing here from 86 on the calendar of the athletic commission. So you guys see this. I'm not capping. You see it with your own eyes. Now surely they got the Mexican holiday locked down. The Mexican holiday is locked down for the PBC and TGB promotions. We have the Mexican Independence Day locked down, right? We know that for a fact it's locked down. Okay, let's go over here to Nevada. Let's see what Nevada got. September the 16th, let's see. Bam! Oh, Lord have mercy. There ain't nothing there. Is there a reason why there's nothing there? Anybody? There's nothing there. You get what I'm saying? So there you have it. And I just dropped the link for you guys so you can look at the calendar for yourself. So listen, guys, you don't have to listen to me or anybody, right? Just always go back. If you want to see something for you, find out something for yourself, save the Nevada Athletic Commission link, save that to your computer, and you can always look and see when there are fights that's going to be scheduled before the information comes out. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Eric, California.
Eric from California. Talk to me.
I just had a question, Coach. It's not about what we're talking about now. It's just boxing in general.
I can't hear you, man.
I was just wondering.
Your phone sounds like robotic. It sounds robotic.
Yeah, shoot, man. It's probably where I'm at. Damn. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay. All right. Thanks. I just have a question, Coach. It's just a question in general. I just had a quick question. Why is it that like it matters when?
Hold on.
Also, why it's hello.
Hey, what does he do? Oh. Yeah. Go ahead. I can hear you. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I just had a quick question. Why is it that like small divisions like 135, 140, 140 or 154? It always has to be at exact weight, or they can be like 1 pound off, 1 pound. But like when it comes to heavyweights, it doesn't really matter if they're 30 pounds off or 25 pounds off. Like I don't understand that part.
Because heavyweight, there's no weight limits. There's no weight limit in heavyweight. In the other weight classes,
but why is that though?
Limits. Because it's a heavyweight division. It's always been like that. Heavyweight division never had a weight limit. So a guy that's 220 pounds can fight a guy that's 280 pounds. Both of them are considered heavyweight.
Doesn't matter the height though?
Doesn't matter the height.
Doesn't matter how tall they are?
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how tall they are, any of that. Until they unless they create a super middleweight division, a super heavyweight division, then that'll be different. But no, heavyweight is a heavyweight. As long as you make the minimum, you're a heavyweight and you can come in. It don't matter how tall you are. You can be 8 feet tall. You can be 5 foot 6 inches tall. If you weigh 220 pounds or 215 pounds or whatever that limit is, you're a heavyweight. That's it.
Wow, that's crazy to know. All right. Yeah, I just wanted to know that.
All right.
That's it, the coach.
Shout out to Eric, man. Shout out to Eric from Cali. Yeah, man, you get what I'm saying though. So you guys see it for yourself. So anytime, and we need 28 more likes. We need 28 likes to get to 200. So you can keep that link. If you guys don't have it again, let me do it again. Keep that link, guys. As a matter of fact, let me do this. Anytime you want to see what events that's coming up in Vegas, click on it. Click on it. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jaime from New York.
Okay, Jaime from New York. I can hear you better.
All right, cool. Coach, my criteria, man. Listen, I know this is all subjective to the individual, right? But my criteria is like this. I like current accomplishments and current status. Because if we're going to go by judging the fighters by their past accomplishments, let's just say today you're washed up. You're not going to be on anybody's list if you're on your way out, right? So, to me, bro, I don't care what weight class they're in, who they fight for, except for the heavyweight, right? But let me tell you, Coach, at least you have to be champion, man. You have to be champion. You gotta have a belt of some sort, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this thing with Lomachenko, I'm glad they kicked him out of there. You know, they removed him because Haney, bro. I like Loma over Haney, but Haney's undisputed, and you gotta respect that, man. He's the man. You know what I'm saying? So to me, when you're undisputed, you should be on everybody's list. I don't care who they like or who they fight for. But that's it, Coach. That's my criteria, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, man.
And Coach, you mentioned Mike Tyson before, earlier.
Yes, sir.
I got a question for you, man. It's a fantasy fight. Is that cool?
Yeah, go ahead.
Who would you pick, man? Mike Tyson versus Joe Frazier. Who you got? Tell me why.
Prime Mike Tyson over Joe Frazier. I take prime Mike Tyson over Joe Frazier. I think Joe.
You do? Okay.
Yeah, I take prime Mike Tyson over Joe Frazier. I think Mike Tyson in his prime with Kevin Rooney, even after Customato passed away, but with Kevin Rooney. When I say prime Mike Tyson, I'm talking about from 1985 to 1988. I take him. Yeah, I take that. Tyson.
Yeah. All right, I've been thinking about this fight for days. I got Joe. To me, he fought the greater fighters. He fought 15 rounders. That man would not get tired, and there was no quit in him. That's why I got Joe.
That's true.
That's my call, Joe. That's my call. That's my call, brother.
All right, shout out to Jaime, man.
All right, Coach.
Yes, sir. That's a good point. That's a good point. He fought 15 rounders. Joe Frazier fought 15 rounders. He fought bigger guys. Joe only had like 30-something fights. I think Joe Frazier had like 32 fights. But yeah, that's a good point. That's a very valid point. That's a very valid point as well. But that's why I stipulated like prime Tyson, 85 to 88, 85 to 88. That Tyson there. You know, I'm just saying for me. What you say? You say that left hook though, and Mike's capacity to quit when things got tough. I favor Joe. Yeah, but we're talking about. It depends on which era you're talking about. I'm talking about 80. Remember, I said 85 to 88. That Mike Tyson didn't have none of those issues. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Yo, Coach, what's up, man? Yamas from Brooklyn.
Yamas from Brooklyn. Talk to me, my brother.
Man, you got some good topics tonight, man. I got a few things. The pound for pound list.
Yes, sir.
I always thought the Ring magazine, prior to Oscar buying it, they had a solid criteria. Like, there was rules to it. In other words, one had to fight two. You know what I'm saying? He could only lose the pound for pound title in the ring. They had a solid criteria.
Yeah.
And when you start, it's way too subjective now. At ESPN, I can remember them. They was fucking with Loma like 3 fights in his career. Number one pound for pound. I didn't even know who the fuck he was. Talking about his amateur record.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
He passed the eye test. He got crazy footwork. I've seen a nigga live. He's never off balance. Like I appreciate his skills. But he just going straight to the top of the list. Then he loses to a guy out the top 10, and they still got him number one. You can't. He won multiple divisions. Cool. But you lost to a guy out of the top 10. You lost to that main Krakow sparring partner, Come on, man. It's got to be biased. Then he's fighting on the network. And Teddy, I know Teddy Atlas personally, but he was getting crazy with that Lomo shit, man.
Yeah.
He was getting crazy, man. Like, I fuck with him heavy, but he's very biased in my opinion as far as Lomo. And I can remember when that dude Joe Hall beat Pat I'm in the crib watching. Timothy Bradley saying, yo, this guy, he's on hustling pack. He's on hustling pack. This nigga, he loses a fight, Teddy Atlas. He throws a fucking tantrum, this and that. So these guys are biased, man.
Yeah, they are.
You know, and as far as like we talking about Floyd, yo, Floyd, he don't get his respect in my opinion because he was fighting way above his weight. He could have stayed under 147 his whole entire career, easily.
Yeah.
But he went up, got his money. He fought who he wanted to see. You can't, like niggas, oh, yo, he ain't fight Wiki. He ain't fight Paul Williams. He ain't fight Margo. Yo, one of them niggas in a wheelchair. One of them niggas fighting with loaded gloves. Other niggas ain't nobody paying to see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they nitpick that Floyd. He didn't do this. He got the record for most champions he fought and most former champions. So you got to give him his respect. And I'm going to make one more point. Who's that dude, Glazer, you be having on?
What you say?
That's his name? Glazer?
Yeah,
Rick Glazer. He talk a lot of, he talk a lot of bias shit, man. Like, I mean, it's your channel. Anybody you fucking coach.
He definitely biased. I mean, he's biased. You know, he's biased. He doesn't like Al Heyman. He doesn't like Al Heyman. He hasn't hit that at all. And it was based on some business dealings that they had 20 years ago. So
so you hear me, Coach? Like, he openly admits this shit. That's what I give him.
Yeah. He openly admitted it. He's upset with Al about some business that they did 20 years ago. I said, well, at least he met Al Heyman and did business with him. A lot of people don't even know what he looked like, but you know, and I asked him that. He loves Bob Arum. He loves Don King. He loves Don King and Bob Arum. He speaks highly of Don King. Don King made a lot of money with Don King, so he loved Don King. He liked Bob Arum, but he don't like Al Heyman because of some business dealings that they did 20 years ago. So
so we on the same page with that, because I be listening to this dude. I'm like, yo, you ain't fucking with this nigga at all, man. Well, and I thought like, you know, he's a writer. I don't know who the fuck he is, man. But when I hear him talk, man, I gotta take a shower, man. Yeah. He sound like a damn police ball, the shit he be talking, man. But yo, I always enjoy the show. I always enjoy the interview. But I'm just cool that you realize.
Yeah.
He ain't fucking with him at all, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yo, I'm gonna get up your line, Coach, man. Good show. I like the topics tonight. Peace and love, baby.
All right, shout out to y'all, man. Salute to you, fam. Brooklyn in the house. BK, stand up, man. Motherfucking BK. BK in the building. Hey, BJ33 said, Coach, what page is the TGB stuff on? I got the Nevada Athletic Commission page. Yeah, no, the TGB stuff is not on the page. It's this is a piece of paper. This is a PDF. What I showed you guys of the TGB schedule, that's a PDF, guys. That's a PDF. What you could probably do, BJ33, what you could probably do, fam, is go to let's pull up Tom Brown Promotions, TGB Promotions. We'll pull that up. Hold on. Hey, be patient with me. Let me pull it up so you guys can see it. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Jerry, Coach. What's happening?
Shout out to Jerry, man. Jerry from B-More. Talk to me.
Lomachenko. That's day one. I'm not big on pound for pound lists. Never have been, man. To me, they're just as mythical as what would happen if Tyson fought Ali. I mean, it's for fans. It's something for fans to kick around. There's no clear way to determine who's pound for pound. Lomachenko, many argue that he has been ranked too high on the pound for pound list, but there's an argument to be made the other way too, which is, well, I mean, this guy is a 3-weight division champion in less than 10 fights. In 10 fights, he won titles at 3 weight classes, and that's never been done in the history of boxing. Now, a big part of the reason why he was able to do that is just the same reason why he was able to become undisputed. But it was really the opportunity, you see. Lomachenko has a promoter who has oftentimes has the most belt holders of any of the promoters, and so he was given an opportunity to do something that had never been done before. There's probably been several fighters who could have done that, but they never got the opportunity. Just like Mayweather and several fighters, great fighters, never got the opportunity to fight for Undisputed. People also like to point out that Lomachenko lost his second pro fight, but they make no mention that in his third fight he beat a high-level pro in Gary Russell in his third pro fight. That's no small feat. However, saying that, I don't have Haney or Loma in my top 10 pound for pound. They're right outside of it, and if they fight each other, the winner will, on my personal card, the winner will breach the top 10, maybe 8 or somewhere along there, depending if one of them's dominant over the other. I might put them as high as 6 or 7, because I think that would be a quality name for Devin Haney, and for me, further legitimize how good he actually is. And in that matchup, I would pick Haney at this point. I think Haney should win that fight. But I have to say that's going to be Haney's toughest opponent. That's no George Kambosos that he's going to be dealing with, and that's no slight on George, because George is a tough dude, but he's a bit one-dimensional in his attack, and Lomachenko is anything but one-dimensional when he's on point. But having said that, that's all I got, Coach. Good show, buddy.
Let me ask you a quick question. So when Lomachenko was on ESPN's pound for pound list, did you feel that Lomachenko shouldn't have been on that list? Because you said he's not on your list. So did you feel when he was on the list just recently that he shouldn't have been on the list?
Not since he lost to Lopez. Prior to that, I could see him on anyone's pound for pound list, maybe 7, 8. I wouldn't have. I've never had him all the way up at the top there. I don't know if some of the publications did, but I've never thought he was more than top 5, 6. I've always had him in the middle there. But once he lost to Lopez, I'm not trying to hear the excuses. I don't want to hear Lopez's excuses for losing to George. I don't want to hear Loma's excuses for losing to Lopez. He lost fair and square. People argue about the scoring of that fight. I didn't have it that close. I thought it was 9-3 maybe. He flat out lost in that fight. And you can't maintain a high pound for pound ranking. Some would even argue you can't stay on the pound for pound list if you get a loss like that, right? Like a one-sided, or you lose 8-4. You shouldn't even be on the pound for pound list. And I get that line of thinking. So no, I wouldn't have had him there. No.
All right.
And I haven't had him there.
All right. Shout out to Jerry, man. From B-More. Salute, fam.
Thanks, sir.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Mark McQuay. You said the heavyweight class have only had what you say, fam? Have only had heavyweight class have only had one weight class from the beginning of boxing, but since then they created light heavyweights and stuff like that. Yeah. Always the heavyweights have always been the darling of the sport of boxing. So they had to come with a pound for pound list for the smaller weight divisions. Ray Robinson, when you study the history of boxing, that's what the pound for pound came. They created the pound for pound for Ray Robinson because he was beating people in multiple weight divisions, moving up and down, fighting. Ray Robinson was fighting people in multiple weight divisions, having title fights, non-title fights. When people ask me, make an argument for these fighters from back in the day and compare this era to the old era, for me, I always go to the old school fighters is because those fighters went through a lot more. Those fighters fought more regularly. Those fighters fought longer rounds. They fought more rounds. You know what I mean? Hell, you got these fighters now. They fighting once a year. These fighters don't have the stamina that a lot of the old school fighters had. Those fighters in the old school, they was fighting. They have a fight. What the day is? The day is the 11th. They have a fight on the 11th of November, on December the 3rd or December the 10th. They have another fight on December the 10th. They'll have fighters that had a title, that had the title, and he'll fight. Ray Robinson will fight a guy, he'll fight a guy today for his belt, and then a month later or a month and a half later, he'll have a non-title fight. Like the criteria is just so different. Like these fighters today are soft. These fighters today are soft. A lot of them. He said the old school fighters will punch themselves out in 3 rounds. Yeah, Keena, you don't know shit about the old school fighters. Because what you just said was some dumb shit. How the old school fighters will punch themselves out in 3 rounds. Yeah, you don't know shit. Like Keena, like anything about boxing, I don't listen to nothing you say. Because I know you don't know a goddamn thing. You don't know nothing. Like literally. If anybody ever tell you, Keena, and I got love for you, but if anybody ever tell you, Keena, that you know anything about boxing, you better slap the taste out of their mouth and tell them they lying. With all due respect, my brother. Call what's your name when you're calling from?
Yeah. My name's Dog. I'm calling from Chicago. I'm on the highway though, driving. You know what I'm saying?
What's your name is?
My name's Dog, Lieutenant Low Dog. Dog.
Okay, Dog. Dog calling from Chicago. Talk to me.
Yeah. I was calling in. I was really thinking about the whole situation with Rolly, man. Like I want to talk about Rolly real fast, man. They're not giving I was really like I'm already in a situation where I believe Rolly can beat Gervonta Tank Davis if he had a rematch.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just mad at the fact that because I rolled with Gervonta Tank Davis all the way through since he first started. Like, that was my man, you know what I'm saying? So it's like and then I started with Rolly too when he first started. I'm watching them both. They both on the money. I'm like, okay, that's perfect. I was like, hey, on the team, but all really Rolly was trying to do is get one of his mans on his team to, like, you know what I'm saying, put him in the dope. Like, come on, man, we on the same team. You need that little shine, you know what I'm saying? But he kept dissing, he kept cheating on, he kept like, bro, like, you my man too, like, bro. I'm saying I already don't like bullies on like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, on top of that, bro, like, it's your mans in there, bro. Like, I mean, I know you ain't your mans, but at the same time, like, y'all on the same team, y'all turn up. It's all feeding the family, fam. And give that man an opportunity. He didn't want to give him not one. He had to force that man to give him. They on the same team. I ain't like that. So now I'm actually moving for a rematch on that one. You know what I'm saying? And they need to stop playing with that whole Devin Haney. Not where he's supposed to be. He's where he's supposed to be on that. He actually supposed to be a little high, way high on that one. And where's Jermall?
The list, the pound for pound list that ESPN have, and I say this all the time, it's subjective to them. I have no idea what their criteria is. And for anyone who has a list, the first question that I always ask, what is your criteria when you put together a pound for pound list? And once I get that answer, then that clears up a lot of things that I may have to say. I don't know their criteria. Why Jermall Charlo's not on there? I don't know. I have no answer for that. You know what I mean? I have no answer for that, fam. You know, why they're not on ESPN's list, I don't know. You know what I mean? So
I feel like a new list need to be made. I feel like we need our own list. I feel like the boxing fans need their own list where we get the chance to vote online or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, give us the opportunity, give us a voice.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Hey, man, listen, man. Shout out to Dog calling for Chi-Town, man. Salute to you, my brother. Salute. Dog from the Chi-Town in the building, man. Chi-Town in the building. Yeah, man. So that's the thing. That's the thing, right? So as a matter of fact, let's do this. Let's do this. Hold on. But we can't. No, listen, bro. We have to talk about this. Lord have mercy. Lord ham and mercy. We have to talk about this, fam. Boy, we have to talk about this over here, boy. Because, boy, look here. Now listen. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear stall them out. We have to talk about this. Let's go over here. Because this shit got me feeling some type of way. I'm like, man, this don't make no damn sense. We got to keep that same energy. Now, our main man right here, my main man. Who my main man is, you guys know, my favorite middleweight in boxing.
We're the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's up? It's the Jermall, the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Nello.
You get what I'm saying? You feel me? Let's go over here. Name the name. So he say name the name. Let's name the name. All right, let's get the name and the names. Go over here. Bam. All right. This is the article I was telling you about. Goddamn, Mauricio Suleiman ain't about shit. Now, as you guys know, this is Carlos Adames. As you can see, he's a brother. So for all you guys who do skin color politics, this is a black man. A black man is looking to fight another black man, right? This black man's nationality, él es dominicano. You know what I mean? Ya tú sabes eso. You know what I mean? Español es de mi sangre también. Mi mamá es de Santo Domingo. Ella nació para allá. You know what I mean? Pero yo nació aquí. Aquí de los Estados Unidos. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Now, as you can see, this is the brother. He wants the smoke. So he wanted to smoke so much. Well, what did he do? On Wednesday, 2 days ago, the WBC named numerous mandatory challengers for its titles during the annual convention Wednesday in Acapulco, Mexico, right? Carlos Adames was not among them. So they didn't mandate Carlos Adames, right? They mandated Hobo Sam versus Pork Chop Willie. They mandated Shawty Big Nuts versus Chico Stick. They mandated Hibbity versus Cookie. They mandated they mandated Steak and Lanka versus All My Life. They mandated Boston Baked Beans versus Lemon Head. They mandated everybody but this guy, Carlos Adames. The Dominican middleweight publicly petitioned the WBC to name him the mandatory challenger for Jermall Charlo's championship. But the WBC president, Mauricio Suleiman, expressed patience while they wait to find out when its middleweight champions plans to fight again. Let's stop right there. That's what pissed me off right there. As a matter of fact, I don't want you guys thinking I'm making it up because I know I have it small. I know, pause. I know that the print is small. I don't want nobody thinking I'm making this up. It says the Dominican middleweight publicly petitioned the WBC to name him the mandatory challengers for Jermall Charlo's championship. But the WBC president, Mauricio Suleiman, expressed patience while they wait to find out when its middleweight champion plans to fight again. What in the hell do you mean we're going to express patience and wait to see when does Jermall Charlo, when will he fight again? What the hell you mean by that? True. Can anybody answer this question for me? Anybody? You know, I ain't got but a GED. And I'm not the brightest light bulb in the ceiling, and I'm not the sharpest butter knife in the kitchen. But can anyone please explain this to me? Anybody? I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Hey guys, we need to get the lights up, man. We got over 340 people in here. No, we got over 300 people in here. We have less than 300 lights. We need about 25 more lights. Hey, look here, man. Anybody though. That's all I'm saying. Patience. Hey, TJ, what did he say? He said, does patience mean Suleiman received that extra case of money? Oh, you know, hey, listen, I can imagine Magic Key, I can imagine the phone call now. I can imagine the phone call. Where my sidekick? I gotta pull out my trusty sidekick. Now, it's some black privilege for your ass right here, boy. Boy, here you go. Yeah, hello? Yo, what up? This is Jermall the Hitman Charlo. Can I speak to Mauricio Suleiman? Yes, Charlo, how you doing, brother? What's going on? You know, how your family doing? They doing all right. Hey, Mauricio. Yes, what's going on? Are you drinking lean again? Are you sipping lean? No, I ain't no lean. Are you getting litty again? No, I'm not getting litty. Are you still keeping up those payments on that Lambo with suicide doors? Yeah, I'm still keeping up the payment. Hey, what do I owe the pleasure? Yeah, man, look, I know you going to the convention, right? And I know that you're gonna mandate some fights. Now listen, I got a resume full of Euro bombs. I don't really fight no black fighters. Now I do fight black fighters, but there's certain black fighters I fight. I fought J-Rock, I beat him, right? Knocked him out. I fought Austin Trout. That was a tough one. When I won my first championship, when I won my first belt at 154 pounds, I fought 42-year-old Cornelius Bundrich, K9, was an AKA K9, all 5'6", 154 pounds of him at 42 years old. I fought him, but this other dude that's signed to the PBC, man, I don't know about this dude right here, man. This dude hit kind of hard. I fight certain black fighters. I don't know about all, but since I've been in the middleweight division now, I ain't have to fight no brothers, and I just don't want you to mandate that. Jermall Charlo, you don't really have any power with me, right now I'm going to have to do what I have to do. You haven't fought since 1972. You had a fight back in 2000. You fought June 2021 when you went life and death with Mexico's very own Juan Montiel. So I don't know about that. Hey, wait. Hold on. I got Al Heyman right there. Is Al Heyman right there? Yes. Yeah, Mauricio. Yeah, what's going on, Al? Yeah, man, listen, we got this fight that we're trying to make next year, and we're using Jermall Charlo as bait, the sacrificial lamb for Canelo. We're trying to use Jermall Charlo to fight Canelo Alvarez, and if he were to lose to Carlos Adames, which is a very good chance he will, that'll mess up the apple cart for that. So what I need you to do is to hold up, swole up. Don't mandate Jermall to fight no Carlos Adames. And he still got that back injury. Oh, you mean that fake back injury that he said he had because the tickets wasn't selling well in Houston when he was scheduled to fight Sulecki? Yeah, that fight. Shh, don't tell nobody about that. Yeah, but don't do that. That right. Al, I gotta do what I gotta do. We have a good business relationship. I'm just thinking about right now, I'm just gonna have to do what I have to do because it won't be fair to anyone in the convention. Did you talk to your secretary? Mauricio? No, I haven't spoken to her. Yeah, I got a black briefcase. There it has the letters AH on it, short for Alan Heyman. Yeah, AH. Yeah, black and gold. And inside, I think you will really, really like the present that I have inside of that briefcase for you. So now that I confirmed that the briefcase is there and you're going to like the prize, back to what I was saying, I don't need you to mandate any fights for my main man, Jermall the Hitman Charlo, because we want to save him for Canelo for next year. Okay, Al, thank you so much. Then that's it. I'm thinking, this what I think that happened. This what I think that happened. I'm just saying. Now, I ain't got no proof of that, but sources say that's how it went down. True. Sources say that's how it went down. Sources say, right? And guess what? He pulled out of the Sulecki fight and because of an injury. Do you know something you guys didn't notice? That fight wasn't rescheduled. True. Normally, like, if you have a fight lined up and you pull out of the fight because of an injury, not always. Unless you are fighting someone else, of a higher caliber, like you're fighting for a title or something. But normally, when you fight, when you do that, guys, you have to rematch that guy. Like, we're gonna reschedule this fight at another date. That's how I know that the tickets wasn't selling well in Houston. They're like, man, ain't nobody buying this shit, man. We got Big Bad Mason Sulecki, and there ain't nobody buying it. How many tickets we sold? We don't sold 5 tickets, dog. And 4 tickets, and the 4 tickets that we sold, Jermall Charlo wife bought a ticket, Jermall Charlo bought a ticket, Lena Ellaby bought a ticket, and Big Booty Judy, she bought a ticket, who want to holler at Jermall Charlo. We ain't sold but 4 tickets, dog. 4 tickets, dog. I thought you said we sold 5. Yeah. And I bought a ticket just on GP to try to support her, but I took that back from him on the back end. So ain't nobody buying no tickets, dog. Jermall Charlo. Yeah. What's up, Al? Hello. Yeah. What up? This Jermall the Hitman Charlo. Who want it? Hey, look at Jermall. You can take the front off. This Al Heyman. Yeah, what's going on, Al? Hey, look here, man. That fight you had coming up with Sulecki. Yeah, what's going on, man? I'm ready for it. Hey, man, you're gonna have to pull out of that fight because you have a back injury. A back injury? I ain't got no back injury. I ain't nothing wrong with my back. Like I said, you're gonna pull out of that fight because you have a back injury. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Oh, okay. All right, I'm putting out because I got a back injury. That's what it was. True. That's what it was. Now. This shit, that's what pissed me off. So, currently, here you go right here. Jermall Charlo, 32-0 with 22 KOs, hasn't boxed since June 2021 and does not have a fight scheduled. Now, this is what Mauricio Suleiman said. Charlo is currently recovering from an injury. Said Suleiman, this is why the WBC ordered the interim championship. We will assess what is the status of Jermall Charlo, and in the meantime, Carlos Adames is free to defend the interim championship with whomever he chooses to fight. So there is no issue. No, there is an issue. Once we understand the situation of Charlo, we will assess the division. What is it? What is there to understand? What is there to understand? What you mean? What you mean? What is there to understand? And then it said, once we understand the situation of Charlo, we will assess the division. Am I tripping, guys? Am I tripping? Is it just me? Is it just me? Is it just me, guys? I'm just saying, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. Is it just me? Hey, Timothy, is it just me, fam? That's all I'm saying. Is it just me? You get what I'm saying? Hey, is this the same guy? Is this the same guy?
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
All I'm saying is this. If I was to meet Al Heyman right now, if I was to meet Alan Heyman right now, and I walk up to Mr. Al Heyman, and I say, you know what, Mr. Al Heyman, I got a question to ask you, baby boy. Now, my dog, Jermall the Hitman Charlo, pulled out of a fight with Macy Sulecki. He pulled out of a fight with Macy Sulecki. Some people are saying he ducked Macy Sulecki. You know what I mean? The big bad man, Macy Sulecki. Some people are saying that he ducked Macy Sulecki. You get what I'm saying? And we noticed that there has not been a fight that's been rescheduled with him and Macy Sulecki. You get what I'm saying? Is there a reason, any validity to Jermall Charlo ducking Macy Sulecki? As a matter of fact, is there a reason why Carlos Adames, who is a PBC fighter, I think, is there any reason why he mysteriously, Mauricio Sulaiman has mandated all of these other fights for mandatory fights, but is there one reason why this guy has not been mandated to fight Jermall Charlo, and he is the WBC interim champion, and Jermall Charlo hasn't fought in over a year, and by the time he gets back in the ring, it's going to be almost 2 years when he fights. Is there a reason? Is there anything that you got to say on that, Mr. Allen?
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, 5. Go ahead, ask me a question. Did you? 5.
I can't make this up. As you can see, I spoke to Mr. Al Heyman, and he said he pleaded the fifth. He didn't want to answer the question. He didn't want to answer the question. I'm just saying. Now, when you hear stuff like, I want to unify, when you hear stuff like this.
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
Hey, Jay, what'd you say? Jay say Sulecki and Janabek both ducked Charlo and Andrade. What happened to the Euroboy man? Hey, you know what? That's what we gonna do. As a matter of fact, Sulecki and Janabek ducked Jermall Charlo. These are the facts, people. These are the facts. These are the facts.
If Beterbiev can make 160, we can do it. If we can kind of catch
these are the facts.
Between 160 and 168. Beterbiev is a 168 pounder that hasn't made the weight. He has no title. He has nothing to offer me. So that's why people keep mentioning Canelo and Golovkin, the higher stakes. I will fight Beterbiev. All right, he's no problem to me. They talk a lot, strong, I'm here and that. But it's different when you get in there. You got to figure something out. Man, don't listen to it. Hey, fans, y'all keep it locked. We got bigger things in store.
That's all I'm saying, dog. So when I hear this dude talk like this, right? When I hear him talk like this, it's kind of hard, pause, for me to believe that he had an injury and that he's still recovering from a back injury.
Like move up in weight class, go up to 168, challenge this man for all the marbles.
The Mexican monster, yeah.
The Mexican. You keep throwing that up every time
I remember the guy was everybody scared of that guy. You talking a lot of shit. That's all I want you to say now.
You know, I can see me right now walking into PBC office, and I'm talking to Mr. Al Heyman. I can see me walking in there, man. And I say, man, is there a reason why we with that Carlos Adames is not getting is there a reason why he's not getting the fight, you know, he's not been mandated. You know, both sides of the street, two black fighters, both sides of the street. You're a black promoter. You got two black fighters. Is there a reason why, you know, it seems like some black privilege going towards somebody being going? Is there a reason why that fight hasn't been made? And guess what? As soon as I walk in the office, they went the niggas playing.
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination, would only circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
Okay, so did you guys get that? We got a perfect explanation why. Because this what it sounded like to me, what Mauricio Sulaiman was saying. Shout out to my sister, man. Shout out to my sister. Shout out to my sister, Food Revolution. Salute to you, sis. This what you said. You say he was getting irritated with Mike for bringing up Beterbiev. Hey, sis, for real though. True. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. What I heard was, see, this how you niggas playing. Now, Mauricio Sulaiman was niggas playing. If y'all don't know what niggas playing is, this what niggas playing is. Basically, hey, listen, Mauricio, check this out, baby boy. My name is Coach Malachi Williams, a New Media Today USA Boxing. You know, I've been very critical of some of the decisions that you made recently. But hey, we're gonna put all that aside, baby boy. Let me ask you a question. Is there a reason why you mandated all of these other fights, all these other fighters to fight each other? You know what I mean? But you did not mandate Jermall Charlo, and he hasn't had a fight since June of 2021. Is there any reason why you haven't mandated that fight? Well, you see, it's to the interest of the WBC. You know that. See, you gotta understand this. It's a very delicate situation. Jermall Charlo hurt his back, you know, right when he was getting ready to fight a tough competitor in Macy Sulek. And it comes to find out that the back injury was a little bit more severe than we initially thought it was, and we're trying to give him time to recover. I understand, you know, Carlos Adames, he's a hell of a warrior. He wants a shot at the title, but you know, hey, wait a minute, Mauricio, doing a whole lot of niggas playing right now. Now, Mauricio, I've heard through the grapevine that you received a phone call and a black and gold briefcase with some money on the inside that has the initials of AH. Short for Alan Heyman. Sources say that's what happened. Is there any validity to that? Who told you that? Who told you that? You know, Coach Malachi, this interview is over. Wait, no, don't go nowhere. So is there a reason why that you have not mandated Jermall the Hitman Charlo? Well, you know, as I said before, you know, we gotta assess the situation. He hurt his back, getting ready for Sulecki, which was a tough competitor, pound for pound, one of the best tomato kings in boxing. We were just trying to assess the situation. Okay, listen, dog. The man been out for almost a year and a half now. Going on a year and a half. So going into next year, do we expect him to be back in January? Do you expect him to be back in February? What about March? Well, you know, we gotta get in contact. As a matter of fact, let me read my statement to you. One more time. Currently, Charlo is currently recovering from an injury, said Sulaiman, and that is why the WBC ordered the interim championship. We will assess what is the status of Jermall Charlo. Well, I just saw the nigga. Hold on. I just saw the nigga at the club with Big Booty Judy doing a one leg up. You know what I mean? So I can assure you that he's doing fine. He's ready to come back. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. But in the meantime, Carlos Adames, he's free to defend his interim championship against anybody he wants to. So there is no issue. No, Mauricio, I got to hold up, swole up. Let's bring it back, rewind. No, there is an issue. The issue is Carlos Adames want that smoke and Jermall Charlo is ducking. And it sounds like that you're trying to run cover for him. Would that black and gold briefcase with the initials AH have anything to do with your decision allegedly? Wait a minute, I don't know what you're talking about. But once we understand the situation of Jermall Charlo, we will assess the division. What you mean assess the situation? I just told you the nigga was in the club doing the one leg up and the butterfly and the Tootsie Roll with Big Booty Judy. What more do you need to assess? That's all I'm saying, fam. That's all I'm saying. What more you need to assess? Ain't nothing wrong with him. And then they say the 32-year-old Charlo, here you go right here. This some bullshit. The 32-year-old Charlo withdrew from his fight against Poland's Macy Suleki, who was 32-2 with 11 KOs. which was scheduled for the June 18th at the Toyota Center in Houston. But I told you what happened. It say Charlo reportedly sustained a back injury while training. Now, I want to know who, they say Charlo reportedly. Who was it reported by? Who was it reported by? He reportedly sustained a back injury. So who reported the injury? But BoxingScene.com has been informed that Charlo has recovered from that injury and has been tending to personal matters. Okay? You know, we know he's going through issues with his wife, right? Charlo has fought since he unanimously outpointed Mexico's Juan Macias Montiel, right? In a 12-round nail biter that took place 16 months ago in the Toyota Center. And this month, in the next month, gonna be, this is the 17th month. In the next month, gonna be goddamn 18 months. Charlo's lengthy layoff caused the WBC to order an interim middleweight championship bout between Adames and Montiel. Adames knocked out Montiel in the third round of a scheduled 12-rounder. Now, the same fighter, Full Revolution, check this out, sis. Check this out. Now, we saw that fight. Hold on, we saw that fight. Shout out to LT Low Dog. Hey, okay. For dropping that. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy. Super chat received.
LT Low Dog from the Shy. He say, what you say, fam? He say, thanks for the Chi-Town talk time. Yes, sir, man. Chi-Town in the building, man. Shout out to LT Low Dog, man. Salute to you, fam. Double RM, salute to you, fam. Let's give him a round of applause. So, hey, Major Key. He said, I know Coach had to be the only child. If he can carry on with an imaginary couple that long. True. Hey, Major Key, you know, my brother was 10 and a half years older than me. But anyways. So check this out. Check this out. I got a bunch of brothers, but I'm the youngest. But anyway, check it out. So, hey, Major Key, check this out, fam. Doggone Juan Montiel, the same guy that Jermall Charlo went life and death with. Hey, Major Key, life and death with Juan Montiel. Listen, Carlos Adames stopped him, beat the brakes off of him in 3 rounds. We saw that fight. The 28-year-old Adames apparently will attempt at least one defense of his internship championship before the WBC will consider ordering Charlo Adames match. They would consider it. We would consider it. I'm not sure right now. I got to talk to Al Heyman. Would you happen to have another briefcase that I can look at? And maybe if you duffel bag. But remember that song by Titty Boy, better known as 2 Chainz. I forgot the name of that group they was with, but they had Lil Wayne in it, and they said, Duffel Bag Boy. Remember the Duffel Bag Boy song? If I don't do nothing, I'm a ball. You know what I mean? Remember that song? Do you have any duffel bags, more like briefcases with your initials on it, with a little something in there for the old boy, Mauricio Suleiman? If you so happen to do that, then, that might be one of the things that we may consider in making our decision to allow you to be mandated to fight Jermall Charlo. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. Yeah, player circle. That's it. Player circle. Yeah, player circle. Yeah, that's it. I thank you for letting me know that. Reminded me that I forgot their name. But anyways, you get what I'm saying? We need some duffel bags. Whole lot of duffel bags. Hey, shout out to Food Revolution. Thanks, sis. Whole lot of duffel bag, boy. Whole lot of duffel bag going on. Hey, you know what I mean? Hey, look here, man. I want to fight you. You ordering all these fights. He don't order King Kong and Godzilla. He don't order Mothra and Gamera. He don't order doggone Papa Smurf and Brainy Smurf. He don't order Gargamel and Smurfette. He don't order Megatron and Optimus Prime. They don't mandate all these fights. But when they come to Jermall Charlo, boy, I be damn, boy. Lord have mercy. Boy, look here, man. I'm just saying, Al Heyman love this dude right here. He love this dude right here. Here you go right here. It say Mexico's Jaime Munguia figures to be the WBC's #1 ranked middleweight when the new rankings are released. So Jaime Munguia, this is another one. Munguia is ranked 2nd in the WBC current ratings, right? Which were released the day before Adames defeated Montiel. Adames was ranked 1st at one point, but now he's been elevated Now he's been elevated to the intern title. So we're gonna see what's up. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? This is the inevitable. D Block, D Town, D City, D Sizzle, baby. Now you know what's up, Coach. You know what it be about. But the first question is gonna be from Ace. Okay. Look, Coach, I ain't gonna lie, man. Charlo, he looking real bad. Real bad. I mean, this guy is the WBC 160 champion of the world. That's pedigree right there. That tells you something. That you deserve it or you did it yourself. You earned it. You know what I mean? Did he deserve it? No. Did he earn it? No. They just gave it to him. So at the end of the day, they're gonna be like, well, you know, Canelo didn't want to fight him. They made him a franchise champion. But at the end of the day, you gotta say to yourself, how am I gonna earn this? How am I gonna get respect from my people? He never got respect from his people. That's why Houstonites never backed him all the way 100%. That's why he got all this chaos. This D Block. Look, man, Dallas, we got a rivalry with them, Coach. I'll be honest with you, with Houston. So I'm gonna let you know something. Homie can stay at home while everybody else keeps on fighting. And I'm gonna tell you something. He tried to compare. He said he was going to compare himself to the greatest of all time in the middleweight division.
Yeah,
he wanted everybody. He wanted all those belts.
He wanted to be
and
remembered.
What did he do, Coach?
He wanted to be remembered as one of the best middleweights in the history of boxing. Yeah, in the middleweight division. Yeah.
Nothing. What do you think about that, Coach?
Man, listen, bro. Jermall. See, a lot of people think I hate Jermall Charlo. For the record, I do not hate Jermall Charlo. I like Jermall Charlo. The problem I have is the boy needs some tough love. He ain't fighting nobody. He's been a pro for 14 years, and he beat J-Rock. I give him that. He beat J-Rock. He beat Cornelius Bundrich, a 5'6", 154-pound junior middleweight, and he was 42 years old at the time when he beat him. So that's how he got his belt. And he in the middleweight division, the guys who would be considered Eurobums, he's fought them. So I'm like, dog, the man ain't fighting nobody. He been there. So I just want to see him. And I hear a lot from Ronnie Shields, his trainer. And Ronnie Shields thinks highly of his fighter, Jermall Charlo. And I'm like, dude, I don't see what y'all see. The man, I want to see this dude in there. I know he waiting on the stimulus check from Canelo, but that fight ain't happening. You can't sit back and wait and have him and have you waiting for all these years, waiting to get Canelo. Canelo in Mexico some goddamn well. He didn't even think about doggone Jermall Charlo. You got a whole bunch of fights you can make, and you don't want to make the fights? Talking about hollering about I want to unify. You want to unify, but you ain't fought a unification match since you've been in the sport of boxing. Come on, man. That's all I'm saying, dog. This shit frustrating to me. It's frustrating.
One more thing, I'm out, because I know you know what I'm about. I'm out. Just like Wilder said, I'm out, man. Yeah. Just like you, Coach. Yeah. Do you really think that they're gonna make Danny Garcia into a good 154-pounder? Do you think Danny Garcia's heydays are over for winning a championship? I mean, I'm saying, like, do you think the PBC is still gonna back them up, or do you think those days are over? That's all I gotta say, Coach.
All right, shout out to Agent, man. Salute, fam.
D-Block, D-Block, D-City. Peace.
Hey, I forgot all about Danny Garcia. To be honest with you, shit, Danny Garcia, I'm gonna tell you like my brother Shakur Moore told me, they take turns whooping Danny Garcia ass in the welterweight division. Danny Garcia ain't whoop no goddamn body. You get what I'm saying? Like, shit, they took turns whooping his ass. So shit, he ain't doing that 154. Keith Thurman whooped his ass. Doggone Sean Porter whooped his ass. And then when Errol Spence fought him, Errol Spence fought doggone Keith Thurman and Sean Porter leftovers when he whooped him. So they whooped his ass. They took turns whooping Danny Garcia ass. So I know he ain't gonna do that at 154. Danny Garcia can't whoop nobody at 154, not no elite guys. I never thought highly of Danny Garcia in the first goddamn place. His best, he said Danny Garcia beat Porter unofficially. Yeah, I don't know. But it went down in the record books that he lost. But he was in his prime too. But I get what you're saying though. But the fact of the matter is this. Danny Garcia is gonna be a gatekeeper. He's gonna be a gatekeeper. Absolutely. That's it. He ain't, he's not a hell of a fighter. His best weight His best weight was when he was at 140. Other than that, that's it. He too flat-footed and too goddamn slow. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Troy Graham, Bemore's finest. How you be?
Tighten up, Troy. Talk to me, my brother.
Man, why are you wasting so much time on Fleetwood Coupe de Ville? I bet you don't know what that. You know what it's from, don't you? Coupe de Ville, yeah, Coupe de Ville. That's exactly what he is. The Cowardly Lion from the Wiz. For all of y'all who don't know, all right. That's what Jermall Charlo is. We even have, look, we talked to David Beterbiev last night. He's like, I wanted to fight him, but he don't want to fight nobody. When's the last time he fought? He about 35, isn't it? Man. Or 34 or something like that.
Yeah. I heard that, bro. David Beterbiev is right. The man Jermall don't want to fight he don't want to fight no goddamn body, dog. Like,
he gonna become like a trivia question in boxing. Who's the champion that did nothing? That fought nobody? Jermall Charlo. Ding, 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 ding. There you go. I don't know. That boy is wasting his talent while his younger brother, I guess his twin brother, is killing it, man. He's killing it, man. I don't know what happened.
What do you think about Mauricio Sulaiman not mandating that fight? Not mandating Jermall Charlo to fight Carlos Adames, who is the WBC interim champion. What do you think about that?
It's nothing surprises me with that family. Nothing. Trust me. I don't know why he didn't do it or whatever. I have no idea, but nothing surprised me with them. His father was in Don King's pocket. He's in somebody else's pocket. I don't know who, but I think we know.
Yeah, you know who? You know who?
Yeah.
What you mean you don't know who? You know who? The Invisible Man. I put it this way: a briefcase, a black and gold briefcase with the initials with the initials AH on there. That's who we in the pocket of. That's who it is. I'll let you figure out what the initials AH mean.
All I can say on that before I leave is show your ride. Show your ride. I'm gone, brother.
All right, shout out to Troy, man. Salute. Be more in the house. Be more in the house, man. Now you know Troy from Baltimore. Troy from B-more, man. He's one of the well level-headed brothers from B-more. Shout out to, he say, hey, we need 22 more lights, guys. You get what I'm saying? No, this bro, I ain't never, bro. We gotta go consult with Jermall Charlo. Yeah, we gotta go consult with Jermall Charlo and assess the situation. What is there to assess? Like anybody, what is there to assess? Okay, let's assess this. Okay, the last time we had a fight was June 21st. No, June 2021. That's the last time we had a fight. We have assessed that. He was set up to fight Macy Sulecki. The ticket sales were doing poor. Wasn't nobody in Houston buying those tickets. These are the facts. Nobody in Houston was buying those tickets. They're like, it ain't nowhere in the hell. Like, bro, they barely showed up. They didn't really show up to the May when you fought Juan Montiel. And then you're going to come back and follow Juan Montiel up with Macy Sulecki, and you went life and death with Juan Montiel. The people say, man, we ain't buying them tickets, man. Next thing you know, Al gave him that phone call. You got a back injury. Man, I ain't got no back injury, man. What you talking about, Al? This big Charlo. I ain't got no back injury. Listen, like I said, you have a back injury. The ticket sales ain't doing good. Ain't nobody paying to come see your garbage ass. I was trying to be nice to let you know that, you just got a back injury. This why we go pull this fight. Since you insisting not paying attention to me, I just got to give it to you straight. Ain't nobody paying to come see your garbage ass. You trash it in a bitch. You listen, you shitting on the money against Juan Montiel, you couldn't even knock him out. And then now I try to give you another soft touch by fighting doggone Macy Sulecki, and the people ain't buying. We don't sold 5 tickets. And your baby mama was one of those tickets. Your baby mama was one of those tickets that we bought. One of the 5 that bought the ticket. And I was the other one. We gonna pull you out. You got a back injury. Okay? And let me figure something out for you. All right. You know what I mean? And that's it. Sources say that's how it went down. Now I ain't got no proof of that now. I ain't got no proof of that. Hey Nelly, I don't have no proof of that. You get what I'm saying? But my sources have told me I can't reveal my sources. I can't reveal my sources, guys. But sources say that's how it went down. Now let's go over here to Jaime Mugiel. Let's go to the baby. Jaime. Check this out. Mexico's, here you go right here. The 28-year, check this out. Here you go right here. Charlo's lengthy layoff caused the WBC to order an interim middleweight championship bout between Adames and Juan Montiel. You remember Juan Montiel, right? You know the one that Jermall Charlo went life and death with? Adames knocked out Montiel in the third round of their scheduled 12-rounder, October the 8th, at the Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. The 28-year-old Adames apparently will attempt at least one defense of his interim championship before the WBC will consider ordering a Charlo Adames match. Charlo and Adames both are affiliated with who? Al Haymon's Premier Boxing Championship. Therefore, their fight shouldn't be complicated to make. Now, this answers my question right there. Both of them with the PBC. They shouldn't even need the WBC to order this fight or mandate this fight. Both of them with the PBC, they should just be fighting each other. You know what it should be? Hey, check it out. Hey, shout out to Arlette in the building. Hey, you know what it should be? Hey, the Martin. He said, Coach, Al Haymon wasn't lying. It is a back injury. He mauled his spotless. Listen, you know what it should be? It should be this here. Hey, Maul, check this out. Look here, baby boy. The white folks ain't giving me no more money no more, right? I can see Al Haymon now calling. They having a meeting. The PBC council don't came together. Al Haymon don't came in. Now, the white folks, meaning the networks, are not giving us the money anymore. You guys know that every fight that you guys have had thus far, or as of late, since I ran out of the Waddell and Reed money, Showtime was putting the money up for the fights. The Fox cards, Fox don't put money up. I have to come out of those fights, out of my pocket. This is why I'm giving you guys low guarantee money, $500,000, a pack of Boston baked beans, a whole head cheese sandwich, and 2 Chico sticks on the back end. And you got to get the rest of your on the front end guarantee, and the rest of the money you got to get on the back end. Now I do know that those pay-per-views are gonna flop, so you're really not gonna get nothing on the back end. So really, you ain't gonna get no money outside of what I give you, right? We know this, right? So check it out, though. But them good white folks at Showtime, their parent company, Paramount, has pulled the plug. The gig is up. They have told me that we don't have any more budgets. I couldn't even get no money for the Crawford and Spence fight. Crawford and Spence, I couldn't even give them no guarantee, right? So they don't pull the plug. The gig is up. Now, I'm looking for a new network for 2023. It might be Showtime. Maybe we can still work with Fox. But in order for me to get the money from the good white folks, I'm going to have to put together some better matches. I'm working with Mauricio Suleiman. They see, can I dangle that as a caveat to get some more cheese. I need some more vibranium. We ain't got no more vibranium over here in Wakanda. Jermall Charlo. Yeah, what up, Al? This Jermall the Hitman Charlo. What up? You know what it is. Who want it? Man, shut your candy ass up. We know you don't want to fight nobody. I tried to get you to fight the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. You ducked that smoke. You said the man needed to be 25. You said he needed a COVID shot. You said his wife needed to know how to do the butterfly. His uncle got to know how to do the Tootsie Roll. And you said his cousin got to know how to do trigonometry, right? And you said all of that, all of these stipulations. So I knew that you didn't want none of that smoke, right? Yeah. Then I tried to get you to fight Caleb Plant, Sweet Hands. Money made mixed with a little bit of Sugar Ray. You didn't want to move up to fight Sweet Hands. You said the only person that you'll be willing to move up with to fight Canelo. Well, Canelo don't want to fight you. So I have some other options for you to fight. Carlos Adames is over there. What you want to do with that? Yeah, man, I'll fight him, but you ain't got no other options. Okay, I got Macy Sulecki, but guess what? We only sold 5 tickets for that fight. So now we back to square one. Nigga, is you still hurt? Yeah, I think I'm still hurt. Nigga, stop lying. You wasn't goddamn hurt. I'm the one told you that you was going to pull out of the fight because of a back injury. So you ain't hurt. You get what I'm saying? Look here, man, 2023, there's going to be some changes. I can't protect y'all no more. You're going to have the tough fights. That's the only way them good white folks going to give me this money. Okay? It is what it is. So listen, they don't have the meeting already. You can believe that. They don't have the meeting already, boy, and it is what it is. It may not be no more tomato cans. The tomato cans have ran dry. We ain't got no more cans for you, Jermall. Jermall, we ain't got no more cans for you, dog. You the middleweight champion of the world. You've been a pro for 14 years. You beat J-Rock back in 1972. Whoop the goddamn do. Since you've been in the middleweight division, you don't fought hog head cheese, Chico stick, pork chop Willie, Shawty McNuts. You don't fought Stinker Lanker, Orlando Black. You ain't fought no goddamn body. But yet you want me to pay you $4-5 million to fight these bums.
But this bum is taking the easy matches, fighting other bums.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So you got to do something. Next year, boy, it's gonna be something very serious, bro. And listen, and let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. You won't get an opportunity to tell Alan Heyman that who you gonna fight and who you won't fight. You gonna do what he tell you.
Who you think it is, DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't saying
Kick a Pre?
I didn't say
that. Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I tell you something. Money, you know, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
That's all I'm saying. I ain't got no more briefcases for you, dog. I gave him my last briefcase. I gave him my last briefcase, dog. Caleb Plant and David Benavidez are fighting each other. That's the fight that people wanted to see. I get more criticism. You know, have you ever heard of a bitch ass nigga by the name of Coach Malachi Williams, New Media State USA boxing? Yeah, I heard of that nigga. He always talking about me. He always talking bad about me. Yeah, that bitch ass nigga has been talking bad about you out here on these streets, man. That whole ass nigga, I swear to God, I can't stand that nigga, but I don't talk, I'm a deaf mute. I don't talk, but that bitch ass nigga been making you look bad. We are losing the PR campaign. Normally we was able to control the narrative back in the day, but ever since that nigga stepped on the scene, we've been losing the information war. Coach Malachi has been destroying us. He's winning the information war. He pulled the cover, the gig is up. Everybody know what we've been doing, man. That whole ass nigga, Coach Malachi Williams, New Media State USA boxer, I can't stand that nigga, man. He's making us look bad as a record label staff and as a crew. Listen, he ran down your resume and you ain't fought no goddamn body. Get that nigga on the phone. Call Malachi up and see can we get him on the payroll. Can we get him? We listen. We got Boston Shigo on the payroll. We got Fagnon, we call him cottage cheese and titties. You know, we got cottage cheese and titties on the payroll. See can we get in contact with Coach Malachi and see can we get him on the payroll. True. See can we get that nigga on the payroll. I can't stand that nigga, but the nigga winning the information war. He's winning the information war.
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats. This is different.
You know, I can't stand him. He's desecrating us in the public eye. He's dominating us. He's dominating us on social media. Every time when people think of your name, they don't call you Jermall the Hitman Charlo. Everybody's calling you Jermall the Shitman Charlo because you have a shitty ass resume. I'm tired of this here, man. And what is that? He say, shout out Big Nuts, rank number 11 by the the boy say, shout out Big Nuts, rank number 11. Hey, shout out to Kenny Slim. Hey, okay. Put up in that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy. Super chat received.
Hey, Kenny Slim say the cops are setting Jamal's clothes outside of his house when he could have went over to the zone and fought Mugia for a big bag. I guess he's staying on cold. Yeah, staying on cold, keep a nigga broke. True. Hey, they talk about, yeah, we staying on cold. Yeah, the cold keep you broke. The cold keep you broke. The cold keep you broke. There's a whole lot of broke niggas on cold right now. True. Can't rub two nickels together. You know what I mean? What you say? You say, name the names, coach. All I'm saying is this. Let's see what they saying about Jaime Mugia. That's another one. At least Jaime. And one thing I will say about Oscar De La Hoya now, he do keep Jaime Munguia. He do keep him fed with enough cans. Here you go. The 28-year-old Adames appears to be, he's going to defend this title against somebody, right? Both of these guys are PBC fighters, and the fight should not be complicated to make. It say Mexico's Jaime Munguia figures to be the WBC's #1 ranked middleweight when its new ratings are released. Munguia is ranked second in the WBC current ratings, which were released the day before Adames defeated Juan Montiel. Adames was ranked first at one point, but now he has been moved up to the intern championship. So since he moved up to the intern, he became the intern champion. Munguia moved up from #2 to #1. Munguia turned down an opportunity in March to fight Adames in a WBC eliminator. Let's stop right there. Lord have mercy. Where are you Jaime Munguia fans at? Jaime, he just a baby. It says right here in this article, Jaime Munguia turned down an opportunity. Jaime Munguia and I remember this like it was yesterday. Listen, as a matter of fact, Jaime Munguia turned down an opportunity to fight Adames in an eliminator match, and he turned down Jenna Beck in the WBO. He turned down the WBC and the WBO. And guess what? He chose to fight Kill Rain Kelly from Ireland, who were putting them paws on him before he got stopped. Kill Rain Kelly, and now he's fighting another hog head cheese sandwich. I can't make this up. True. Jaime Munguia, listen, bro. Listen. What are Jaime Munguia fans at? Anybody want to defend Jaime Munguia? He said, damn, we will never see Charlo versus Danny Jacobs. Anybody want to, not 305 said, Jaime that can opener. Listen, hold on. And just in case, here you go right here. It says right here in the article, Jaime Munguia turned down an opportunity in March to fight Adames in a WBC eliminator. This is how Juan Montiel became the eliminator. Because when Jaime Munguia turned down an opportunity to fight Carlos Adames, Jaime Munguia was not Jaime Munguia. Juan Montiel was the one that stepped up to fight Adames. Tijuana's Munguia, 26 years old, is scheduled to square off against Argentina's Gonzalo Gaston Correa. 25 wins, 5 losses, and 8 KOs. So he ain't got no punching power. In a 10-rounder, the zone was streamed November the 19th in Guadalajara, Mexico. I can't make this up. True. I can't make this up. You can't make this up. And as a matter of fact, I want to unify. If you want to see who this guy is that Jaime Munguia is fighting, how many people want to see what he looked like? I think I showed it to you guys the other day. But guess what? How many? Let's go on over here. Let's go over here. He ain't fighting nobody, boy. It's a professor. Like, he the can man for real. This man ain't fighting nothing but hobos and bums. You 40-0. Wait, what a girl at? Tell me some Jaime. He just a baby. She thought they hot at me, but she don't like me. I don't give a fuck. Like, this motherfucker here, Jaime Munguia, boy. This is God damn. Hold on. Let's see. Let me do this. Let's go to box rec. Let's go to box rec, boy. Cause where do you see this dude right here? Let's see. What his name is? Let me paste it right here. Nah, this is the wrong one. My bad. Hold on. Let me do this. What the dude name is? Gonzalo Correa. Okay. Gonzalo Correa. All right. Look, let's look this killer up. We know he's a killer, right? We know he's a killer. A professional pork chop. This is the guy that Jaime Munguia is fighting next right here. This guy right here. This is the dude who Jaime Munguia fighting next. From Argentina, 5'11", southpaw, 25-0, 5 losses. No, he 25 wins, 5 losses, 8. He ain't got but 8 KOs. So that means pure powder. He can't punch himself out of a wet paper bag. That's all I'm saying, B. That's all I'm saying. This is what I'm talking about. This one, but listen, now the only thing Jaime Munguia have going for him, check this out. You know what he got going for him? At least he's active fighting tomato cans. Jaime Munguia is an active tomato can fighter. This man right here, this young man right here, is an active tomato can fighter. Listen, pound for pound, he's part of one of the best in boxing when it comes to fighting tomato cans. He's fighting, listen, he left this tomato can, Jimmy Kill Rain Kelly. Let's look at Jimmy Kill Rain Kelly now. That's going on over here now. Jimmy Kill Rain Kelly. He fought Demetrius Ballard. Ballard was running. Ballard didn't want to fight. Gabe Rosado got what? 15. He had 13 losses at the time. I think Gabe got like 16 losses right now. Boy, Lord have mercy. Gary O'Sullivan, he stopped him in the 11th round. Lord have mercy. Big Bad Dennis Hogan. As a matter of fact, let's see, is this Jermall Charlo leftovers or is this the Jaime Munguia leftovers? When did Dennis Hogan fight Jaime Munguia? Okay, so Jermall Charlo, when he beat Dennis Hogan, Jermall Charlo was fighting Jaime Munguia's leftovers. True. I can't make this up. Doggone, so after Jaime Munguia beat him in the 12 round, what did he beat him in the 12 round majority decision? He beat him in a 12 round majority decision. Jaime Munguia went life and death. He went life and death with doggone Dennis Hogan, and Jermall Charlo stopped him in the 7th round. At the Barclays Center. Boy, this shit right here, boy. So we got Kill Rain right here. Shit. Don't be surprised. You see a Jermall Charlo and Kill Rain Kelly rematch. Might be a rematch. Well, this Dennis Hogan right here. Might be a Dennis Hogan rematch. Boy, let me tell you something, bro. Jermall Charlo and what my main man Jaime Munguia, boy, they terrible. The only thing that Jaime Munguia have going on, guys, he's active when it comes to fighting tomato cans. I will say that. Let's look at his resume. Jaime Munguia, he is active. Oscar De La Hoya keep him active now. I don't know how he keep him. I don't know where he finding these cans at, but he finding them. Let's see. Jaime Munguia, he's fought twice in 2021. He's fought twice in 2020. He's fought 3 times in 2019. He's fought 2 times and so far. Hold on, check this out. He's fought 2 times so far in 2022. And guess what? He has a fight on November the 19th. This will be his 3rd fight. Now, Jaime Munguia is on his 3rd fight in 2019. In 2022. He had a fight February the 19th, 2022 against Demetrius Ballard. Then he had a next fight right after that. Let's see, February, 4 months later, he fought Jimmy Kill Rain Kelly. And then guess what? 5 months later, he's fighting Gonzalo Gaston Correa. So one thing I say about Oscar, boy, they got plenty of tomato cans for him. He is active. He is active when it comes to fighting tomato cans. Jaime Munguia is a professional tomato can picker. True. Well, they got a plethora of tomato cans and cherries over there, boy. Lord have mercy. Lord, and y'all please block this spam. Find love in your city. No, you find, what do you say? Find love in your city. What is this? What the hell is this? Yeah. Find love in the block department. That's what you do. Find love in the block department. Yeah, man. You get what I'm saying, though? Hey, what you say, Cool Boy Curry? Kids are us. It don't make no sense, dog. It don't make no sense. Listen, I'm the bad guy for pointing out the obvious. Y'all notice that? They get mad at me. I got Jaime Munguia fans mad at me. I have Jaime Munguia fans mad at me. I have Jermall Charlo fans mad at me. They mad at me they mad at me for pointing out the obvious. True. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Boy, it's loving you was wrong. I don't want to be right. Boy, let me tell you something, boy. If fighting tough competition, or if fighting cherries and tomato cans was wrong, I don't want to be right. Lord have mercy, boy. Boy, I don't know where the hell Oscar finding all these cans for Jaime Munguia, boy. But I'm talking about this man, he don't found 3 tomato cans for Jaime Munguia. 3 tomato cans this year, man. Jaime Munguia is probably one of the most active fighters in boxing. How in the hell, where in the hell they finding all these cans from? It don't make no sense. This man, listen, let me tell you something. This man is 40-0 with 32 knockouts. One thing I can guarantee, after November the 19th, Jaime Munguia would be 41-0 with 33 knockouts. And that female from San Diego, you know who I'm talking about, Bad Girl TKO. You know who I'm talking about, Bad Girl TKO. You gonna be the one calling me, talking about some Jaime, he just a baby. Why are you talking bad about Jaime? Yeah. Like, how many motherfuckers you want a nigga to fight? What, you want me to go 50-0 without fighting no tough competition? God damn. He's supposed to be a knockout artist, right? He's knocking damn near everybody out that he's fighting. He's knocking damn near everybody out that he's fighting. Well, goddamn, you get what I'm saying? Shout out to all of the tenderonis out there.
And by the way, ladies, and I'm telling you the God's honest truth. By the way, ladies, I'm telling you the God's honest truth. By the way, ladies, I'm telling you the God's honest truth. I had a dream, and spirit confirmed to me in the dream that I'm supposed to have 2 wives. And since it came to me in my dream, it is official and it is authentic. It was approved by the heavens. They will not be the same complexion, because I don't want to be accused of being a light-skinned supremacist or a dark-skinned supremacist.
The question I have for you guys is this. Do you guys think that, I told you guys that, the word from the grapevine, I've heard from someone that no PBC fighters are allowed to do interviews with me. None. Now, I'm dead ass serious when I say it. So, hold on, guys. Do you think that any of those guys will give me an interview now? I'm just saying. Phone lines are shut down. This is the last call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Eddie from Hazel, Texas.
Eddie from Hazel, Texas. Talk to me.
Hey, Coach, how you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good, brother.
Hey, brother, I was wondering if you could pull some strings, man. I can jump on one leg, rub my body, and rub my head at the same time. I was wondering if you could put a fight with Charlo or the Catman Munguia.
Man, bruh, but that's above my pay grade, man. They got a no-fly zone over here with me from the PBC, so I doubt if I can get in contact with him. And then Jaime Munguia, he's on a professional can diet. He on the same diet Jermall Charlo on, so both of them on the same diet. The only thing is Jaime Munguia is more active with his cans more so than Jermall Charlo.
Oh man, I'm pretty upset right now, Coach. I mean, I can jump pretty good on one leg, rub my belly, and rub my head, man, and even you say the ABCs too.
Man.
Hey man, but on a serious note, man, these guys, especially Jaime, dude, because I'm from. I grew up in San Diego, but I have all my family in Tijuana, which is where Jaime's from. Mm. And man, he's disappointing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. Like, he has Eric Morales training him. Like, man, Eric Morales is a legend.
Yeah,
he should be like fucking pushing him to. Man, these guys are all fuck. Excuse my language here, but man, I just don't understand what these guys are doing. If they had great fights, man, I don't know why they just can't. Man, I don't know why they can't put these guys in the same chapter that they were having. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm telling you what it is, man.
But that's it, Coach.
All right, hey, shout out to Eddie from Hazel, Texas, man. Salute to you, fam. I'll tell you what it is.
Have a good weekend, Coach.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Listen, as the legendary Don House said, Ellie Setback. Ellie Setback, get on the knees, suck on people Johnson for interview. Suck on the Johnson interview. Anyway, as he told him, Jaime Munguia and Jermall Charlo, they both have well choreographed careers. If you don't know what a well choreographed career is, let me do this. If you don't know what a well choreographed career is, let Floyd Mayweather tell.
But when you are put in a certain position, he should be he's able to, like me. When I was in a position, I can pick and choose who I want to, because I earned that right.
Talk to him, Dr.
Hit
Umar.
the Cash App, $FDMG School. Hit the PayPal, International Africans.
Listen, what we got to do, guys, is this. All the tenderonis in the chat, all the tenderonis, all of the honey dips, and the hood rats. If you're a tenderoni, honey dip, or a hood rat, this is for you. We got to understand that we got to build the nation first. You know what I mean? They have to have nation building. You know what we're trying to do. Wakanda Forever, that movie has come out, guys. And I want to let you guys know something. We got a special PSA message to the Tenderonis, Honey Dips, and the Hood Rats in the chat.
Sister Danielle, when are we going to have a Garvey baby? Lord have mercy, Sister Danielle. You must not have heard me. Sister Danielle wants to have a Garveyite baby with King Kong Alicia. Sister Danielle, and she fine too. Look at them eyes. Sister Danielle, listen, baby. We got to build the nation first. If I give up all my testosterone, I won't have no energy to build the nation. I got to build first. Okay? We must build before the back shots. We must handle the business before the back shots. It is consciousness over the cookies. It is politics over the punani. It is revolution over the romance. Sister Danielle wants to have a baby with King Kong Alicia. She fine too. Lord have mercy. Might have triplets. But Sister Danielle, stay focused, my sister. Understand, overstand, and understand that the building, the nation building must come before the back shots. I said the nation building must come before the back shots. Brothers and sisters, we must stay focused. We must stay focused.
We got to stay focused on the sport of boxing.
There's nothing that I can do. Sorry, I moved my camera. There's nothing that I can do other than just be patient, let these boys keep talking that smack, and me be who I am. Damn, phone number falling. I mean, my bad. Look.
We don't want no more ducking in 2023. If I see a nigga ducking in 2023, I'm going to jail.
You sound like a bitch. Bitch. Man, I ain't worried about jail. Shit, man, I don't give a damn about going to jail. Nigga, take me to jail.
Take me to jail?
Shit, lock me up.
Lock me up?
Throw away the key.
Throw away the key.
Why come the pastor have to have him a nice house? Why come pastor doesn't have a nice car? Don't ask. I said, don't ask. I said, don't ask. No questions. Just give the money.
Don't ask no questions. We just want to see the top five.
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the prettiest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Sure enough.
Well, who am I?
Sure enough.
Who am I?
Sure enough.
I can't hear you.
Sure enough.
Shogun of Harlem.
Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. All you little jitterbugs and whippersnappers out there,
Man, who this little young whippersnapper running all up into my combo? Look at you. You're all wet behind your ears. Breath smelling like Similac. Man, you better go on home before you get your little thick ass tossed up.
I got something for my aerosexuals too coming out.
Who's the next big star under Mayweather Promotions? Ooh, we have quite a few young guns, as I say, and I don't want to leave any names out, but we have a great roster of young talent, and we've been very selective about what we're doing, again, because when you have, an abundance of fighters, it's hard to kind of focus on. When a big fight is to be made, it has to make sense for both sides. No promoter or company is going to put their guy in an event with everything to lose and nothing to gain, especially when we talk about this. You know what I'm saying? Interesting.
The Wakanda nigga killer, Coach Malachi Williams. I don't even play nigga Wakanda. Bring your ass over here, nigga. This what I'm gonna do to you. Oh, Lord, no more. I just kick Wakanda in the face. Oh, hit him in the stomach. Oh, Lord. Kick him, slap him. Kick him. Kick him. Kick him. Kick him again. Oh, Lord. I'm beating Wakanda ass. What you gonna do, Wakanda? You want some more? Oh, Lord, hammers. Go up on him. Bam. Catch him in the neck. Ah, Lord, Wakanda is dead. Sir, yes, sir, they out of there. Oh, Lord, I swear to God, when I see that whole ass nigga Coach Malachi Williams, I'm gonna put them paws on him. Nigga, Wakanda forever, bitch. Oh, Lord, he threw Wakanda through that fence. Wakanda is dead. Oh, Lord. Sir, man, it is what it is. Once again, it's on to the boy Coach Malachi Williams, man. You ought to know what time of TI is.
Yes. Yes, surprise. You gay. That's not all. Go in there. Yes. Yes.
It is warm.
Yes. I love you. Just because.
You know, that music sounds so lovely. I love that music.
I don't understand why you're even mad. Like, you should be happy that the Tooth Fairy
gave me $2.
Okay, so that's $2. What did you want?
$5 because my top tooth was worth way more.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I hate the Tooth Fairy. She's an idiot.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yes, that little girl mad at the motherfucker. The Tooth Fairy, because my top tooth was worth way more. Hey, these niggas be threatening me. That's how they be talking to their mama with them $2, them 2 fingers.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
You both kind of niggas and Errol Spence Jr. You ain't gotta like me, nigga, but put some respect on my name, nigga.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All 3 of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
Respect it.
You wish you could work it the way I do, but you can't. You're begging me not to leave you, and I refuse to let you go.
You ought to know what time the TI is, man. Once again, this song is about Coach Malachi Williams, man. Let's give everybody a shout out, everybody a round of applause. Man, we got about 115 members, man. It's just too many goddamn members, man. We got a lot of members. Shout out to all of the members, man, who support the channel. I'm going to find a better way to give everybody a shout out. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man, who showed up for the show today, man. It is what it is. We might go live tomorrow for the fight, Jenna Bank fight tomorrow. I showed you guys the fight schedule so you get a chance to see what's going on so far from the Tom Brown TGB promotion standpoint. It is what it is. Once again, it's on, man. We're going to make it do what it do. The pound for pound list is subjective. Don't look too much into it. Don't worry about it. And it is what it is. And you know how we do every Friday, man. Shout out to everybody. Predictions, I have Jenna Beck winning tomorrow by knockout. Yeah, I forgot to do the predictions. I have Senicia Estrada winning. And I think that's it. Montana Love, I have Montana Love winning tomorrow. Natasha Jonas, I have her winning tomorrow. And Floyd Mayweather, like I said before, I have him winning his exhibition match on Sunday, the 13th. Other than that, that's it. It's our boy, Coach Malachi Williams, signing out. New Media Today, USA Boxing. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.